There we are.
Welcome.
We're here.
I'm doing the cool kid thing where I'm leaning my arm behind my chair.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh wow, she's so cool and relatable now.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. I absolutely know exactly what it's like to be the cool kid.
You know,
Absolutely.
kids. Wait, I gotta hear this.
You see this? So cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever that was.
I really feel like I could relate to her. Like, she's a real person.
Right?
Look, I've been
Oh,
where
she's
you
got a
are.
pen. Oh,
I've been where you are.
Oh my god.
She's a youth pastor now?
I would smash some pasta right now, I'll tell you what.
Welcome to episode 69, guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can't follow that, can you?
My bit was ruined. They ruined my bit.
Oh, no.
It was a quality bit. What are you talking about? You did great.
It's okay. I got another one. I got a backup. Do you all know what I'm gonna do while we're talking? I'm just gonna get ready for this session. You know, I'm just gonna
Moist
moisten up my dice rolling hand.
No, it's the appropriate episode for this. She has
No, I think
full
in
rights.
honor of episode 69, it's lubing up her hands.
There we go.
She's moisturizing.
This one is
Oh, and now there's. I don't know if we should say it, but
not for her to hear. You can't say that in front of her.
There are minors present.
what are they doing here? Get back in the hole. Keep digging for coal.
And we're down one, Chris
But
again.
Don't take
Ah,
their
he's back.
candles because you know how possessive they are.
That's
Their
kobolds, not miners.
candles.
Ah.
Potato.
But anywho, welcome in everyone to another wonderful stream. We are the Natural 30s because we are a bunch of almost 30-somethings playing D&D.
What do you mean
Almost?
I am Josie Poser, the Dungeon Mistress. And I can't finish a segment without being having the wrong.
We chose an energy today.
I'm Josie Poser, the Dungeon Mistress of this campaign, and I'm joined by the usual suspects and our still returning guest, Chris Mepham. We've got Roju from Participation Award. Say hello.
Hello.
We've got the Wettest Orb. Say hello.
Hello.
Now he's mocking me. Fine. And next we have Aussie Devfro. Say hello.
You actually threw me. Hello.
Yeah, this is like, no, hello. What is this?
I was ready. I had a thing and then
See the gears just like seizing up with the fork that just got thrown in them.
Oh, dude.
Normalcy. What is this?
Not in my D&D campaign.
Not tonight of all nights.
We also have Cuddly Raptor. Say hello.
Hello.
And we do have, as previously mentioned, our returning guest, Chris Mepham of Some Other Heroes. Hello.
Hello.
We're gonna once again bring you with us on an adventure currently on the high seas, traveling the Emerald Deep on their way to the Havenlands.
But if we do really well, we might be on the high B pluses.
We haven't started
If you
enough
do
of this.
well enough. I don't know, as a group project, I've been keeping track of everyone's individual, additions.
Oh no, let's
and
be graded together.
I don't think you can get an A Unfortunately, like I don't want to point any fingers, but some people aren't quite doing as much as others.
Trish will not be happy about this.
I'm not talking about
Are you talking in
this is
the
the
third
players.
person?
No, this is
Maybe
the
we'll
players.
get-
Oh, if we're talking about characters, I'll take my
We'll
seat.
shoot for a nice B minus. How about that?
There we go. I'll
Look,
go
all
with that.
I'm gonna say is that if Tinker doesn't get an A+, there will be pins on the seat. Okay.
Oh,
He will have notes about the notes given by the professor on the work.
Absolutely. Yeah.
In a darker red,
Yeah.
slightly different shade.
He's actually just marking the questions like wrong.
He's like
more
inconsistent
explanation. No, it
formulation, spelling error. He's doing the thing where it's like your R's look like V's. But we do have, I'm going to say, 2 small announcements. First and foremost, this is not really an announcement. This is more of a re-mentioning, a reminder, I think the word actually is, and it is Cuddly's Bus Stop.
Hey,
That's what you meant by small reminder.
Is. Okay. There we are. Hello, everyone. My name is Cuddly Captured. And if you go to the Discord,
Cuddly Captured? That's what I heard.
that's it. That's me. I don't. Yep. So we are doing a community emote poll, and it will be one of our follower emotes, so everyone can use it as long as you're following the channel. So there is a channel in Discord for you to just pop all your ideas. We recommend doing it of either a player character or like an NPC that you kind of see a lot of the time. Otherwise, we might not know who they are anymore, because it is episode 69, and there were 68 episodes before this, and there's just a lot of people. You know, there's just a lot of people. Also, keep it safe for work. Thank you.
Not like 69.
I mean,
Well.
you say that, but we could just reinstate the sexy cookie.
I mean,
veto.
listen, if you want the sexy cookie,
No.
Vito.
I'm here for it.
Roger used his one-time veto.
Oh.
No sexy cookies.
Nobody said
But now
anything
that
about
the
a
veto's
sexy
gone,
birthday cake, though.
I was about to say, the floodgates are open.
Pick a different dessert.
Yeah.
Sexy brownies.
With walnuts.
No nuts. We've been through this.
No,
We've been through this.
We've been through this.
I'll bring Dionysus back and have this conversation with you again. Do remember you made that dragon a planeswalker. Could show up.
You actually did.
I
You're right,
regret
yeah.
nothing.
You gave him George's soul.
Did.
Sexy
Yeah,
croissant.
Oh, baby.
I
Sexy
mean-
croissants.
No, we can't. Do
Anything's
that because
possible.
I happen to know that there's someone out there who's already made a cute croissant design.
Well,
And we can't step on toes. We can't step on toes. But we do have another announcement. This coming weekend, not this weekend that's currently happening, but the next one coming on the Saturday. Time to be determined after stream. We are bringing back the monthly subscriber one-shots.
Yay!
So for those of you who are not aware, we have a one-shot series where you can join. We play mostly, not exclusively, but mostly in our previous campaign world of Dramonia, where you are part of the Midnight Suns Guild of Volunteers and trying to, in one-shot format, keep the place somewhat tidy in the aftermath of the campaign. The rules are that you gotta sign up interest. There will be an event in Discord. I'm going to need you to mark that you're interested in said event. We are using D&D Beyond and Foundry if we use battle maps. And it is also required that you have an active subscription on the day of. So if you have a subscription that is not a recurring one and it might time out before Saturday, just give it a check. Those are the only requirements, really. This is a little perk we want to give to our subscribers to show thank you and appreciation for you supporting us through all this time. We did fall off the wagon a little bit with the one-shots by the end of last year. Just a lot of things were happening in everyone's life. But we're trying to get back to it, so just keep an eye on the Discord, watch this space. We'll try to keep you all posted. I think that was it.
Nice. Good job.
Thank you.
Nice.
I would like to now ask Roju to roll the clip.
Yeah.
And we'll see you soon.
Here we go.
Last time on the Quintessence, a Sammantis Chronicle, the group still traveling aboard their Leviathan ship Hold Eater, having finally chosen a destination, and they are aiming for Landwalk Harbor, one of the major port cities of Havenland. Their hopes are to find work that might take them south to Goldflow, maybe also find some potential crew recruits, as Vanya, the former headmaster of College of Robotics and Engineering of Hague, who's been on ship since she was framed for a horrible, horrible event, mentioned that whenever they leave the ship, bad things tend to happen, and she does not want to be alone. They also know that their captive, Friedrich, is planning on simply getting off as soon as possible and running away.
Nice.
Valid.
So they have decided on a heading. They are traveling through the darkness, but the ship, having swollen to its full and gorged size, Hold Eater seems to have a lot more space than previously. The girth of the ship having expanded.
There it is.
It's definitely
There it
gotten
is.
thicker.
No!
I'll tell you that
There
much.
it is.
There is. It's a lot more wood.
It's right there.
Ah.
It was.
We apologize, Raiders.
I don't apologize
I'm
for
simply
anything.
Curse of
Giving
episode
some-
69.
We've
I'm
got two
simply giving
masts
some
now as well.
descriptors.
Yeah.
I'm giving some descriptors here. That's all I'm doing. I don't know what you're on
I think
about.
you can be very
Yeah.
more descriptive. I don't think you give enough
think?
descriptive words.
Okay. Well, I will say the. No, I'm not going to do it. Now that you've asked me to, I'm not gonna. But as you've been traveling, the darkness suddenly arrived. The season of Sandra claiming the world almost a week before expected. This shows some form of dynamic shift among the Quintessence, the 5 goddesses of the world, known as the Known Lands. And having some personal stake in that, Gavinel had a moment. Her cabin filled up with fog and mist that eventually dispersed after she managed to calm down with the help of her friends. And Echo, temporary member among the crew, together with Forrest, figured out how to navigate through the darkness. Everyone aboard the ship are helping to do their best to make sure they can reach Landwalk Harbor safely, but when traveling through this darkness, anything can happen. Tinker gave his body to science and is now possibly the first living individual in the world who has a frame, a sort of magical, mechanical enhancer attached directly into his own nervous system. Previously, these are things that had to be attached to armaments or armor and carried. Trish, in order to make some documentations and kill time, decided to interview various members aboard, take down what they would give of their life stories. And I think that's where we kind of come back in as we do another small hop back in time. As Trish, after much hounding, gets a moment alone with Gavinel.
It feels like it's been 2 weeks she's been trying to get us.
Right?
Yeah,
It feels like
So hard to get
a
hold of.
while.
But essentially, what's going to happen is a bang, 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 bang at your door.
What time is this bang, 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 bang happening?
Let's.
Like, is this early morning? Have you accosted me early morning?
No, it's probably in the afternoon, like after lunch sort of time.
Okay. Yeah, she's definitely in the middle of something. You know what? She might even be trying to clean Eleonora's bottle, and the bang, 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 bang happens. You go, oh. What?
It's time.
Oh, good. Come in.
What you doing?
Just tidying. And she puts the bottle back on the...
You seem stressed.
No, I love interviews.
Well, this one we can relax and sort of. She sits on your bed, legs crossed, sort of. See, look how cozy and relaxed we are already.
Mm-hmm. And she is like stick straight, very tense. So, why do you need this again?
It's just so there's a record of us. Just so, if something was to ever happen, we were all together.
Right.
And she starts showing you all the other interviews she's done.
Mm.
And she'll flip really quickly past Trish's name on there. She'll and see, this is where you're gonna go.
Oh yeah? How quickly? Josie, how quickly? How quickly do you flip? Can I roll something to see how quickly I can read it?
There's nothing but Trish's name on that page.
Damn.
Okay, so it's just a blank page.
Yeah.
With a name. Okay.
Okay. Disappointing.
But you would probably also realize that every interview note, it does come accompanied with a hand-drawn sketch that Trish has made.
Do you have a sketch of me yet?
Well, no, you got to sit there for me so I can sketch it. But we can do it with your mask on if you wanted to. You don't need to show your face.
Sorry, that was cuddly asking, not Gavin. Did you just say you could do it with your mask on? Okay.
She blushes. Yes, so are you ready?
And
Yes,
Gavin
okay,
is
then.
about to say that there is already a record in the Royal Archives, but you know what? She thinks better of it.
This is
And
my
she-
records.
She just goes, right, are we doing Morel or are we doing...
Well, tell me your name and I'll write it down. And then I'll put Morel as your known name.
Gavinel?
Okay, and what? Oh no, you have a lot of titles, don't you?
We could just say Gavinel.
I suppose
We'll
I didn't
take
put
half the
I
page.
didn't put any titles on the other guys. Yeah, okay, we'll skip all the titles.
Yeah, they
All
don't
right.
have me, so...
So everyone sort of started when they were born or hatched or existed. So
Everyone.
Well, that's what everyone else sort of started. So,
I
what was
see.
like your first memories?
I'm really wishing I hadn't missed 2 episodes ago, so I could kind of work off of that. Earliest memories of the sea, I suppose.
Yeah, was it like you're in a big pond, or like is it sort of like was
Bigger
it
than a
vast? It was no, but was it vastly empty, or was there a lot of things around you? Did you have siblings around you or family?
No, just me.
Okay. What's one of the first things you remember seeing?
Well, I suppose my father was there,
Okay.
and my grandmother.
Okay. And what's their names?
Love this. Well, I think you know my grandmother is.
Yes, but I want to make sure I get the details correct and the spelling, because
Right. Gavintel, the goddess of magic and the sea and death.
yeah,
and,
yeah,
Okay,
and
you need
etc.
all the titles. Yes, and my father is Gabrielle,
Yes.
and she like looks over your spelling and goes,
Yeah.
Yes, you got it.
Okay. So you saw your father, and did you guys do what? What happened when you saw him? Did you cuddle, embrace, go hunting? I don't know.
Right away.
I'm asking you. I don't know how you grew up.
Oh, I thought you meant when I hatched.
Well,
Right out of the egg is a little extreme, even for me.
I don't know. I think you could take on some mighty enemies in the big pond in the ocean. And she's getting a little flustered now. She's like,
Look, when I hatched, we did nothing but look at the bioluminescent algae.
okay. So when you were a
Because it
little
was
bit
night.
older,
When I was older, I started looking after my grandmother's garden.
yeah. How old were you when you did that? And she's like head in the book.
Maybe 10.
Okay.
And that is where I met Murray, the eel. I used to steal eggs for him.
Okay.
Very mad at everyone, unless they had eggs.
So, what sort of eggs? Because obviously they're not going to be land eggs. So fish eggs you're talking about.
Oh, yes, and anything the palace kitchen would not miss.
Okay. And what was it like? You know, just hanging around your grandmother and doing a gardening and growing up. Was it sweet? Was it tense because she was making sure you did it right, or?
It was nice, while I had no idea of the world.
When did you become aware of the world?
Far too soon. I do not know. 14, 15?
Okay. This is going to sound like a really odd question. When was your first time you stepped on land?
Oh, very young. We do have land there.
Oh, okay.
There
Okay.
are.
You just
there
made it
is
sound
land.
like you spent the whole time in the ocean, that's all.
I mostly did, but we do have land.
Okay.
I should have brought a map.
I'm trying. Now, did you have any friends growing up?
I had one.
Oh, yeah? And what were their names?
Her name was Lear.
And what did you guys get up to?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't.
Probably just typical friend things.
She'll sit there and she'll reminisce.
She is not looking at your eyes. She is avoiding your eyes.
She'll sit in there and she'll reminisce about her friend, and she goes,
Oh, her friend.
and yeah, she's
Were
got
they
a friend.
roommates? Okay.
I
I see.
And then when she looks at you and she goes, "You don't like talking about your friend, or are you making up your friend?"
No, she was real. She just left.
Knowing that's probably a touchy subject, she will not go any further with that. As much as much Trish and
yes.
Orb wants to,
You can.
we want to just like dive right in there.
I bet you do.
She'll reply, "Would you like to talk on why she left?" I don't have to document that though.
You see, like, the faintest crackle of electricity just go through her fist before she clenches it and says no.
She moves a little bit back on the bed. Okay. And that's really like Rector. She's like really like the page is only halfway done, and she's like, how about we do some drawing for now, and I can maybe ask some questions while I draw.
I'm gonna ask Trish, can you make a history check?
Okay.
You get advantage because of your very specific education.
All right. Well, that was my first roll. Here comes the second roll. Let's go for 24.
24. As far as you're aware, in your very harsh schooling regarding history, politics, like social sciences and statecraft, and as well as infiltration and like reading people. As far as you're aware, there are no documents of there being a child of Gabriel.
Oh.
Like Gavintel, very famous public figure,
Well,
you know, one of the
yep,
Quintessence. Gabriel is considered the monarch or the head of state in the Freesedom. Aside the, shall we say, military leader, who's Gavinus, the very famous for, you know, table flipping a tectonic plate.
Happens sometimes.
But there is no mention of there being a child of the father of mourning, Gabriel.
No offspring.
No, there's, as far as you're aware, no public records and nothing that you could find among the many tomes that the libraries of Amethysia hold.
Okay. She will actually push a little
Cuddly
bit.
couldn't be lying to you for another year, could she?
Fucking. Can you imagine? She's got another art ready.
The
She's fucking.
Actually,
Really?
I was Scooby-Doo all along.
It was me, Cuddly.
And you have got away with it.
She's actually 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
That's what it is.
All right.
That's what it is.
So she'll start sort of sketching you, like your feet, sort of sitting there.
That's a choice.
No, well, she starts from the bottom up. She goes upwards.
Yes, she does.
All right, Quinn.
You know,
A4
Fair
page,
enough.
just foot.
So as she's sort of sketching, which is like, so off the record, why is there no record of you?
Oh, I saw what she did there.
Now, Josie.
yes, that's me.
Josie. Cuddly, in fact, is not lying. And Gavinel would probably know very well why there is no record of her.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah. This wouldn't be a surprise
Does
to
Cuddly
her.
remember the
Cuddly remembers some, but I think Cuddly made up an extra thing, and I don't want to do that.
Mhm, mhm. God, do you
I
all remember
hardly
that
believes it
time
was
that-
just because we didn't want the strain, but also because
It's also. I'm gonna say this as
It is-
cryptically as I can.
yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
is. It is so you cannot be used as a bargaining chip by the
Yeah.
fake fish bitch.
Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. Amazing. So she'll just look at Trish and say, I never really got into politics.
But even if you're not into politics, someone of your family, someone of your family stature, your birth has to be documented.
Maybe that is how dragons do it.
Oh, it's not just dragons that do that.
What did they teach you in that school of yours?
Teaching me what I already know. And when I'm trying to, find out more. Why are you dancing around the question?
Trish, the reason there is no document of me is the same reason that whoever sent the traceless would not have kept that on record. They don't want anything to be traced back. They don't want it to be used against them. I am nothing more than a pawn. But now I don't have to be.
She just nods at that response. And she's now probably up to your waist in the sketch.
Extra for the feet, though. Pay a little.
You were in shoes, so.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's just like go from full render to stick figure.
The question is, does Gavinel have webbed toes?
Yes.
There you go, everyone.
There is a market out there for that.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I love that our merch link just popped up at that moment.
Merch? What about web toes? Well, we don't have that on the merch store. Don't
I mean,
have
but
Yeah.
why not?
It's not that kind of
Okay,
merch.
well,
It would sell. but
Unless.
why?
everyone knows web toes sell.
You gotta give the mic a 101, see?
I have a marketing degree. What can I say?
I mean,
Have I
the whole party, everyone has very different feet. It might. We could make it a
Wait, we can.
collection.
No.
No, it's not actually.
We've really thrown Orb off, and I'm loving this. I'm so sorry.
Now she goes, all right, so back on the record, what made you leave home?
How about off the record?
Okay. Can I say you left home around some age and won't put down the reason?
I left home at 25.
Okay. Now, off the record, what was the reason you left home? And then she's grabbing for a cup.
Yeah.
Spill the tea.
So, every time I get mad or sad or
Yeah.
scared,
It doesn't just hurt you, it hurt all of us, yes.
well, and she just kind of looks at you very pointedly. That is the reason.
Okay, no problem. All right. So when you left home, where was the first place you went to? Like, did you just choose a direction and go, or
I sure
Or-
did.
or did you had a feeling I wanted to go this direction, and you just how did you come to the decision, or where you went?
I just did the most logical journey. Talon is the stepping stone, if you will.
Okay. All right. Oh, I almost forgot. Almost forgot to ask. When did you get your cute little friend? And now she's searching around, trying to see where.
Eleonora.
Yeah, trying to search her. She's gone.
I feel like you're like almost missing her, but she's like, into the bed a couple times, and then she like taps your other side, and she's just
When did you
Could
meet?
be the time that Echo is trying to put Eleonora off ship, thinking that they are.
You are sea animal.
We're not supposed to be here. Just sticking to your hand.
Mother, please help.
Mother, please. And she holds out a hand, and Eleonora climbs on and just plops down. And she just looks at her. The first time I went almost to the abyss, she just showed up. I was just sitting down there, thinking, and she showed up and would not leave.
Ah, so she's like your guide animal. Your emotional animal. Your support animal.
Yes.
And she's also now drawn her on your hand in the drawing.
Oh, cute. Eleonora reaches out a tentacle and just touches where she is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like
adorable.
excitedly.
Well, and then she's like starts pulling away. Hey,
Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Suctioning.
No, the paper.
That octopus is getting in all of your pens and pencils now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh lord.
Mucus everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Mhm.
no, no.
Discovered a new hobby.
No. All right. Okay, and she's writing all that down. And she goes, okay. Look, we're almost running out of page here. But let's go right up to the moment just before you met Forrest. Where were you traveling before you met Forrest? Was it an accident you met Forrest? Is it
It
you?
was.
And she already knows the story. She knows the story, but she wants Morel's side of the story.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
I was traveling to Hague,
Okay.
and I was doing fine by
Until?
myself. There are stupid vines in the forest, and sometimes you just see something shiny and you go, oh, what is that? And who cares? Honestly, leave it on the ground. And then you get sucked up into a vine trap, and then you meet a man who will not leave you alone. Just...
So this is the last question. So it's
Mhm.
like I said, I'm running out of space. Are you saying that Forrest is the one hanging around you all the time? Or is it really you hanging around Forrest?
I promise you that it started out Forrest hanging around me.
Oh, 100% I could believe that. But I have a feeling
What?
very quickly you cannot leave him.
I don't know. You can't. He doesn't know how to read. You can't just leave him. You can't just. You have to. You have some sort of a responsibility. And she's just very flustered, like trying to justify why she can't leave.
And
He's
she
leaving
will
family.
she will then go love heart Forrest best mate. On the
If
bottom.
Forrest could read, he would download more RAM. Let's just put it that way.
All right. Well, I just got to finish the top half.
I just need you to know that it's not. It's just the
Yeah,
responsibility.
sure. Yes, definitely, sure. In the next sort of hour, she sits there quietly just sketching basically a top half because she spends a lot more detail on the top half.
Not the feet. It's crazy.
What a choice.
She doesn't also get the audience for targeting.
No, she just doesn't understand.
The question is, would she struggle drawing like humanoid regular feet? Being like, oh, they're so weird and flat. Ugh.
Or like even hands.
Why
Like, what
is
is this?
why
No.
is this 5 toes thing?
Maybe it's
As someone who's
easier.
been drawing his
you know?
whole life, it doesn't matter what kind of feet, they're difficult.
But with that, all of the interviews have been done, documented by Trish. Eventually, she writes her own biography as well, I assume.
No, she will not.
She will not.
What?
She will
That's
not.
wild, because Gavinel was gonna ask when Rose is coming out.
Well, she says that she still has many other people to interview, but we're not doing it in this time. We still have to do Hold Eater. We still have to, and she's like sort of shuffling towards the door. There is a few more people we have to do, but I'm very busy. I've got to go.
Oh, so busy.
As the weeks after progress, Hold Eater grows. The sail eventually becomes almost too small to really carry the vessel forward.
My sail.
And a second mast eventually erects on the top deck. And not only would you need a new sail, but you need a second one. Looking at it though, your original sail would probably fit the new mast.
Oh.
As it's sort of like, you've got the main one and then you have a little bit of a smaller one. I don't know too much about boats and sailing, but from what I've seen on pictures, but it does look like if you want to let Hold Eater use their full potential, you might need a bigger sail. Maybe you need some more things. From what you all know about ships, Hold Eater definitely needs a bit more attention as a ship, rather than a creature, like as a ship, getting the help to rig everything, run everything. You still technically don't have an anchor. You've just been relying on Hold Eater having to basically tread water to stay in place.
Listen, nothing wrong with that. He's a good boy.
He is a good boy. I completely lost my train of thought. No, yes. Also, after you've had the big meeting regarding where you're going, Vanya will mention that not only would you need people on board when you leave for a sense of safety, but also essentially to run the ship, doing the parts of Hold Eater that Hold Eater can't do himself. Also, it's the old pat your head and make a circle in your belly situation. Hold Eater can't move everything independently. It still takes an amount of focus. But Vanya does mention at the prospect of trying to get Hold Eater to be able to fly, that you most likely need to find someone who knows how to do that kind of thing. Like the one person you definitely need to acquire for the ship is some form of shipwright with aeronautics, like knowledge or expertise.
And then
Certainly
we
don't
feed
need
them
it.
to Hold Eater, so he gets the
And
knowledge
he
himself.
knows how to
There we
fly.
go.
I'm going to say, Tinker, can you make an intelligence saving throw?
We feed you to Hold Eater.
No, Tinker,
Oh.
make an intelligence saving throw. The DC, I'm just going to set it at a very easy 12.
Well, lucky that that's what I rolled.
Okay, Tinker, you've had talks with Gavinel. You know that Leviathans are capable of communication to a degree. Hold Eater can hold full conversations on several languages. You also managed to finally, after all this time, unless any of the players have, click the connection of where did you find the branch of eternity?
Inside Hold Eater.
Where
Stuck
was
in
it?
his teeth.
In his teeth.
Stuck in his teeth.
Yeah.
And do you remember why? Because the wizard who was using it fell in. And Tinker gets the realization that's probably why Hold Eater is so smart for Leviathan.
Oh my gosh.
We
I will let you
Tinker
know,
got that because
the
Darcy
control.
didn't get it for a split second. I was like,
that
wait,
is the
where's this
canonical
going?
reason for Hold Eater being able to communicate.
Well, then
We ate a really
Wow.
high level wizard
that's it. Well, then we just gonna keep
by
going.
accident. The guy just fell in there.
All right.
Amazing.
Cool.
So we should have had Hold Eater eat Echo's book, is what you're telling me right now.
It wouldn't have been. I will say, I would definitely have let you do that, and they would have had its own effects. But we're not really running stats for Hold Eater that way. So
What if
No
we
wisdom
like
for
just
Hold
held it
Eater.
up to one of his eyes and turned the pages for him so we could read it, you know? Like, sure.
Well, in 100 years, you can check.
Yeah. We'll do it in 100 years. I'll
I mean,
be
if
around.
Tinker just attunes to the branch of eternity, he'll be around as well.
Yeah, true.
If we threw it in there, would he get wiser every 100 years?
probably, I'll say. Probably.
The temptation's too great. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, okay?
Sorry, Trish. It's going straight in Hold Eater.
I won't do it.
But yes, Tinker would probably at some point have the realization that that is very likely why Hold Eater, it's capable of several languages of speech, full communication, and all manners of things that Hold Eater has been showing so far.
When he kind of figures that out, just on a random day, random time, next time he passes Gavinel, he would sort of go, Gavinel, we need to get some more brains. He's just looking up at her, like serious.
Your brains are not enough?
No, my brain won't do it all. I'm still using it.
What are we using these brains for?
Well, I mean, it's honestly, I can't believe I didn't think of it earlier, but, you know, I was just hanging around the engine room as one does, you know.
As one does.
As one does, you know, just taking care of a few things.
Regular
getting
Tuesday.
rid of some rubbish, but, you know, just
What
hanging
rubbish?
around. And I had a thought, right? Hold Eater's
Tinker's
pretty...
been feeding experiments to Hold Eater.
Just using it as like the garbage disposal.
She just is like, you can't feed this little man garbage. You just okay. Yep. Yes, and you had to.
Well, you know, when we feed Hold Eater things, he changes, right?
Hmm.
And he's pretty smart for a Leviathan. I mean, the Leviathans that I've met, and I've only met one other Leviathan, but still, it can't really speak in multiple languages, and I don't know, it's... Hold Eater just seems fairly clued in.
Hmm.
I wonder, and, you know, we found that the branch.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the previous owner was a smarty pants. Maybe because Hold Eater ate him, that's what made Hold Eater smarter.
I agreed to the dragon because we had to clean up, but we can't just start throwing people down Hold Eater.
Why not? It would work so well.
Because people will miss them, that's why.
We have a really good volunteer. Frederick's just in the other room. We could just...
I can still hear you.
Wait, have you been in the engine room?
Yes, you showed me the engine room as a threat.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ah, good times.
You
But
showed
anyway,
him 3 times, Tinker.
yeah, and
On
each
multiple
one-
days.
And each one was as entertaining as the previous.
Disagree.
Did you know, Frederick, he has 2 eyes in there now?
I saw, yes.
Oh yeah, I showed you yesterday. But anyway, I'm just saying.
You have
More
to
brains.
stop taking Frederick into the You're rubbing off on me. Anyway, the answer is no.
Situation. Tinker's just walking him in and going, "Good night, Frederick. I might feed you the whole eater tomorrow."
Oh. And he said Frederick so often that Devils just
Frederick.
going to go insane. All right, if there is a very smart bad guy out there,
Yes.
then, and he's not dirty,
Okay.
don't tell me that you're getting sick.
Okay, I'll wash his food before we feed him.
Good.
Okay. All right.
Tinker, you gotta wash your hands before you feed them too. And
What's wrong with my
Trish
hands?
just keeps walking by. Like,
There's
she
nothing
was just
wrong
reading a book, heard that
I-
last bit, and keep walking.
But there's nothing wrong with my hands. There's just a little bit of dirt under. Okay, so. That's
Also,
how
the
that-
idea that every time he scratches his head, he gets a little bit of dead squirrel in his
Oh,
Oh, no.
you know what? We should throw the dead squirrel in there.
Tinker, I've been meaning to ask.
Incarnate that squirrel.
Raise the dead.
He's just she looks at Tinker's very innocent face and then she never mind. Different. Figured it out. It's fine.
Doesn't help that it's also now squished against this like
Helmet.
brittle
Yeah,
situation.
yeah.
So it looks like Play-Doh coming through. Like,
Much worse.
No, you're fine.
hairy
You're fine.
Play-Doh.
I can't wait till I have to describe that to someone who has to illustrate Tinker.
Poor banana.
Our artist is gonna hate us. Well, hate
There's
Aussie.
parts of a dead squirrel squishing through a thin metal mesh on his head.
Think Play-Doh.
It's gonna look like people with short hair getting those highlight caps on their heads.
Tinker's getting some highlight.
Gee, I really hope no one's eating while they're listening to this.
Creamy defrosted tips.
Speaking of frosted, as the time moves on and you get further into the season of darkness, the rain turns to snow. The ocean every now and then fills with ice. You start getting these ice floats coming towards Hold Eater. It is slowing you down ever so slowly. And the temperature also drops significantly all across the ship. Running the stove, you start to realize that you don't have an infinite amount of fuel. Most of you have magic to create fire, but you have to keep conjuring that fire. You don't have a lot of fuel to keep the stove burning at all times. Sure, you have this special coal in the workshop that never goes out. That room is fairly comfortable right now, but it's so crowded, it is so dense, like you can't all just fit in there whenever you are getting cold. However, Forrest seems completely unaffected by all of this.
Well.
Whereas all of you, I'm going to ask for you to make, and this is long term. I would like for you all to make Constitution saving throws. I'm going to let you know there's a DC.
That's a good start.
That's a great start. I was gonna say there is a DC, and for every additional 5 points below, you will take an extra level of exhaustion. And this won't come into play. This won't come into play until we reach shore.
Okay. How many levels can you have before you die?
Do you need me to roll as well?
No, you are safe, but I need you to roll a con save because someone did push.
Oh, yes.
Listen, it was also a 1, so it wasn't worth
I
it.
also rolled a 1 on that one.
Excellent! Oh,
Okay.
I love this.
For a
So you
grand
have
total
to
of 7?
push. You have to roll a d4.
Okay.
No!
For the first time, maybe it's the cold making
got a
everyone a little bit. I'm gonna take a note of that.
No!
4. That's nice.
We gotta get this thing out of you. I'm sick of it.
No. We need Rudy's hand. Then we can get it out of him.
No, but...
Hold on, adding those exhaustions, because as I said, failing the save gives you 1 level, and for every additional 5, it's another level of exhaustion.
Oh
I
my
will
gosh,
not
Gavin, I'll
kill
just
you
drop that.
outright with this, but you can go all the way to 5, and we will apply these when you reach land. This is to show that the trip, the travel through the weather and the darkness has just exhausted you mentally, physically, and upon arrival to Landwalk Harbor, this is just to show how tired you all might be after this very long journey. Because also being in the darkness, or well, as soon as you go on top deck, this excruciatingly bright light, you have a floodlight in your eyeballs the entire time you're on top deck.
Oh, the big light. No.
The big light.
God, we have one giant big light.
The big light.
Listen, I will say, dying from exhaustion feels very on brand for me. So if it happens, you know.
Double checking. Yes. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check the rolls. We're gonna do them one at a time. Tinker Slobbersnout, you are completely fine.
Oh yeah.
This is, but why are you completely fine? You tell us.
Why am I completely fine?
He doesn't come out of the warm room.
Yep.
that is true.
He's
He
in the
probably
hot
does spend a
workshop
lot of
the
his
entire
time.
time.
And in his own room, he probably has a burrow of all the things that he's made. Like he's got his own little den in there.
Look, he obviously, yes, he spends a lot of time with Vanya in the workshop, which definitely helps. But yeah, whenever he just needs to warm up, he just starts working. Like he just thinks of something to work on and just rushes around like a madman trying to get it done. He's just always busy, always running around. And it's actually kind of funny because like keeping busy and rushing around and running around does actually remind him of home, because that's just what kobolds do. Just they have their tasks. They never move, never stop. Yeah, that's just how he does it.
That's how he does. I will also ask, remind me if I'm wrong, didn't someone in the party acquire an item that kept you warm? Or did you sell that to...
No, I
Nick
have it. Actually, I do have it. Eleonora has it, actually. But she doesn't need it, because I just found out that octopuses are able to survive cold temperatures because they edit their genetic DNA in less than a day. So that's fun.
Okay,
So, yeah. So she doesn't need it. But
I'm also not mean enough to kill your familiar right now, randomly at sea.
right now.
Right now.
I guess. I mean, I suppose I could wear it, but I'm already attuned to things. I don't think I have any.
Yeah, you'd have to. I think you need an attunement slot for it.
I don't
Double
think
check
I
if it
have.
requires attunement.
Really?
Pretty sure it does.
You need to be attuned to your heater?
It could also be that you always have to be holding it for it to work.
Ring of Warmth. It's just if you take cold damage while wearing the ring, it reduces the damage you take.
Doesn't say anything about.
While wearing the ring, you and everything you wear and carry are unharmed by temperatures of 0 degrees Fahrenheit or lower.
Yeah. So I will say, if it doesn't require attunement, you can put the ring on and you will be fine.
I think I'm gonna do that because I'm really scared of more than 3 levels of exhaustion.
As you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might do that.
Okay, good. So you auto save essentially. Well, you do have to spend some time first trying to find Eleanor, then have to wrestle it away from her. Tinker, you're completely fine. Echo of the Forgotten Lands.
Yeah, that's wasn't my greatest role.
Do you want the ring?
I think one of the reasons that this happens is Echo doesn't move very fast. They are partially made of stone as well. And they are spending a lot of time on deck helping navigate. And I think that it's very hard for them to avoid. I also don't, I'm having a quick look through my spells. I don't think that there's anything that they could have done for a second day that would have lasted long enough to prevent it from.
I mean, if you seem cold,
issue.
Forrest would very happily just light his sword, and and you could just stay close to that.
I think the Echo would definitely try and stay close, particularly since they are working quite close together. Yeah, I mean, all the elemental absorbance stuff like that are all for an hour maximum, so it would just basically be burning through all my spells.
And if you are close to Forest, you do get +3 on your saves, if that helps.
I will say yes, you can add a +3. I will let you know that does put you over the threshold, so you don't get as many levels of exhaustion, at least. That adding that 3 does take one level of exhaustion.
There you go.
Hey, I mean, I do have spare the dying if it just comes to that, so
Unfortunately, exhaustion doesn't make you dying; it kills you outright.
Yeah, that is fair.
It's like you don't get that. I'll probably let there be a dice roll, but it would be like, oh, spare the dying, but then you die again because you're still exhausted.
Yeah, but yeah, other than that, I think that's all that they can do at this point in time.
That puts you to a 9. How many levels of exhaustion did you have before this?
One. The one that
You
you gave us last
gain-
week. You generous person, you.
Such a generous person I am. Let's see. So you are going to take 2 levels of exhaustion rather than 3.
glad I put the ring on.
Trish is also completely fine. Trish, how come you are completely fine?
So she would very much go beg Tinker for like a water bottle sized piece of metal or scrap they would just have in their workshop. Just so she can have and carry around. So she would probably go beg for that.
How would as in while they're in the workshop, or
Yeah. While you're in there, she'll come knocking on your door.
Tinker would open up the door. Yes, what can I do for you?
Oh, it's getting pretty cold, and I was hoping you might have some scrap metal laying around somewhere. Something about this size, about that, keeps in nice like cylinder form, maybe.
Tinker turns around and looks at the very clearly piles of scrap metal, wood, and all sorts of... No, I don't think I've got any spare.
Oh, look, I kind of.
Tinker, stop being a dick.
Fine, you may come in and take one.
Okay, one is all I need, and then she'll find one that's about nice size. Thank you, Tinker. She'll walk out with it, and then she's gonna go find a blanket, and then she's gonna cast a spell of heat metal, and then she's gonna use that to warm her blanket and everything like that. So then she'll use that to sort of wrap her during those cold nights of sleeping and stuff like that. So that's how she would keep herself warmer.
Yeah, you warm it up, you heat it up, and then with the residual heat, you manage to last for a long while.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that works. So all of you deal with the cold in your own various ways. The only person who is completely unaffected by this seems to be Forrest. It's not that he is completely impervious to the cold, but he seems to not be affected the same way. I'm not saying he's running around topless saying, "Oh, what a great day it is today."
Oh, what a great day it is today.
And like the snow still bothers your eyes, the light. It's more that the cold temperature doesn't bite quite as hard. Your body seems to be accustomed to it. And you remember even before, the cold never bothered you anyway. You don't know how hard it was when Ozzy said you can take one piece. I was gonna have Vanya go, wealth, fame, and power. I had it all. I had to leave it back there.
Actually, it's a good question. Tinker's water elemental, is that affected by...
Does he turn into an ice bubble?
It does every now and then when it goes outside the workshop for too long. It starts doing that thing where the surface starts forming this beautiful, like frosty, almost petally pattern.
I get back in there.
Chris objects.
No, I've got a thought, and I'll save it for the second.
If Tinker notices it getting too frozen, he'd go, no, Buble, come back here, back in, come on.
Yes.
And got him.
I'm also making it canonical that Buble loves kale.
Josie,
that's me.
If I wild shape into a creature that has fur and is therefore more practically immune to the cold, for example, a giant weasel or a tiger, would that help?
I will say, how long can you maintain this shapeshift and how many times per day can you do it?
So I can do it 3 times, and it will last 4 hours a time.
So you can do 12 hours per day.
And then I can take a short rest and do it for a further 12 hours.
After just a short rest?
That's wild.
Crazy. I will let you think. I will. You're still like really hardcore expending resources.
Yes.
I will let you remove one of those levels of exhaustion.
Cool. In which case, it probably terrifies people when they come up on deck and there is a talking tiger sitting right next to Forrest.
Also, considering what you're made of, is the fur more like looks like grass or leaves or like sticks sticking up of the mud? Like I'm thinking almost like pines.
A grey tiger with these bright green eyes and like longer. They actually have longer fangs, like they're almost like a saber-toothed tiger, like a small saber-tooth. But the fur on their back is moss-like, and the stripes go up into this slightly floral, like almost pattern at the back, which is actual grass. And they're just sitting there chilling, having a chat with Forrest, who probably has seen this a couple of times by the point in time that everybody else comes up on deck.
Also, whenever you turn into this tiger, a very happy Pat comes and plops down right next to you.
That's so cute.
As a potato warmer.
Because, as Pat is technically a magically conjured creature, it just looks like Pat is sometimes not around and sometimes around. It's hard to tell.
Echo knows that Pat is, mystical and spirit-like, so they are a spirit, so they recognize.
Yeah. So
in fact, I feel like Echo would like understand Pat's nature probably better than anyone else.
Probably better than
it's a
Pat.
shared nature. It's a very shared nature. So, yeah.
Yeah, because you chose
you would recognize that it is of Fey origin.
Yeah, it is when a Fey spirit has taken the shape of a giant capybara.
Amazing. So that's the picture for everybody at home. So it's Forrest steering the ship, surrounded by like
what is a navigator's tiger,
a menagerie.
The tiger and the capybara.
For everyone who doesn't know, we got some etymology study before we went live.
Oh dear.
And it turns out the word manager comes from the abyss. That's all you need to know.
You really had me. I thought we were going to go with full explanation, but we didn't, and
No.
that's on me.
You know, middle management being from the Abyss checks out.
I set the bar too high. That's fine.
I mean, why would you do that? You're only small.
I don't even know.
But as time progresses, days turns into weeks. You've all gone through the various things you do on the ship, but there are two things we're going to touch on real quick. Before I let Roju take over, as I would like to hear about Forrest experimenting with the parasites.
Ooh.
There is a moment where in the middle of the day, it's hard to tell time really. If it wasn't for Tinker always knowing what time it was, it would be very difficult to tell. There are ever so slightly, sometimes you see a sliver of sunlight far in the horizon, just at the crest of a sunrise, and then it vanishes again. But this would be an early afternoon when Hold Eater calls out, I'm gonna need some help. Preferably from Gavinell, someone who can swim.
I'm here.
There's something in my teeth.
Takes the cloak off. Gets out. Oh, no. She kind of wiggles the ring on her finger and goes, I'll be fine. All right, I'm gonna go in. I'm diving in. Josie?
You jump into the water and your eyes immediately adjust. Your own body glows ever so slightly as you find yourself. And while the water is cold, the type of coldness is not as bad as the cold air above. It is slightly more comfortable. The ring helps. You also realize that Forest is starting to get covered in barnacles and other things growing along the keel and the bottom. But swimming up towards where his semi-wooden baleen mouth is, you do see what looks like a smaller rectangular crate is stuck and has like bent a few of the baleen and it's just stuck in there.
A crate?
Yeah, like a crate, but it's like it's not huge. It's about this. It's about this big, but then it's like long instead.
Okay.
I remember last time what happened when we got a crate.
Last time we got a crate on the ocean, it was a really good time. Okay.
I don't remember it that way.
Oh, well.
Was the boy?
He's such a good boy.
And he made a best friends with a brain.
This better be a mimic. Yeah. Look, you know what? Because we know what crates should be in the ocean, I'm just going to make a quick check that it's not something suspicious and I can just touch it and try and pull it out.
You want to make an investigation check?
Sure.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's a better check. 15. Is this a
15?
mimic, Josie?
You look it over and mimics in this world, I will let you know, they are somewhat rare, only found in very specific environment, and they are usually a bit more intelligent. And if a mimic at sea would have made itself look like something a bit easier to spot or something that floats.
Yeah, okay. Let's say Gabrielle was just looking for...
Yeah, you look it over and it is very well made. Like the wood is very fine. It is fully sealed. You don't think the water has made it inside the crate itself. And you do find what looks like some form of a merchant's mark on it as well.
Well. All right. How difficult is it to dislodge this? Is my
Not
next
too
question.
difficult. It's more that, Whole Eater doesn't really have limbs underwater.
Okay.
Can't really, and doesn't have much of a tongue either. Too much. Like, can't really wiggle it out.
Yeah. Blech.
If we start
got it.
feeding him like something with long tongues.
I mean,
then
he
grows.
has a tongue, but it's not a tongue with enough dexterity to be able to, like, pick at something between the teeth.
That's fair.
It's
We need a
just-
giant
just
toothpick.
like Yeah, just like with a whale, it's more there to just push the water out to filter things.
Yeah. All
A
right.
bit too heavy to be dexterous.
I will gently dislodge and bring
Mm-hmm.
it back onto the ship.
You bring it back up, you set it down on deck, and you see now in this bright light, there's a mark that looks like a needle and a feather, like almost like crossed on it.
Oh.
And you see
What?
something written in a language you don't speak.
What you got there?
Oh, open it, open it, open it, open it, open it, open it.
Hold on. It was stuck in Whole Leader's teeth. I'm just not sure what it says. But Josie, needle and feather. I just can I make a history check? I just feel like
Sure.
that's a bird people thing, right?
Whatever would make you think that?
Well, because the feather and then like the crafty needle. Okay, how about a 19?
19. I will say you don't know the exact name, but there is it is probably, and looking it over as well, it has more marks on it. It seems to not be the mark of the shipping company, or more like, oh, it contains things, because you also see another stamp that is more abstract. It looks like a small scale with weights on one side, and then it looks like a little stack of powder or grain on the other, and again something written. But this looks like a small cargo crate, and it is most definitely from Reckwell, who is, because they have aviation travel easily accessible. They are very big in in export, and they also have some very different items that aren't found really anywhere else. Like, all the various areas of the world have their own things, but Havenlands and Reckwell's Reach have a lot of niche things that they buy and sell.
Cool.
So why haven't we opened it yet?
I'm just looking, Tinker. I just it looks so nice.
It's
Can
a
you-
box.
Can you open it without ruining
Detect
the box
magic.
or what?
You cast detect magic, and there is nothing magical about it.
You are so smart.
I will say, no, there might be a very faint magic, like something like the sigil cantrip on these marks, that they've just been stamped so they will last. They don't, like, you can't get the marking off the crate.
Yeah, I'll relay that back to the rest of the team. It is not magically enchanted. Any traps on it will be physical in nature.
You want me to open it?
Oh, no. Echo brings up a very good point. And Tinker fiddles with his little monocle. Detective Tinker is on the case.
All right,
Make
just
an
don't hurt the
investigation.
box. Don't hurt the merchandise. We
I would
might
like to
need to
do
give
an
it back.
investigation check
Yes.
on looking for
You
traps.
may. I will allow
Yay!
it.
Well done. Yay!
Show us the numbers.
Oh, the numbers are on their way.
Ooh, look at those numbers.
Those pretty good numbers.
25.
Not bad.
25. You look over this crate, and it is an immaculate crate. It is beautiful. The crate itself, Tinker, is a work of art. The dimensions are near perfect. Like, whoever made this cargo crate themselves must be a master craftsman. But there are no traps on it.
Right. Tinker goes, wow, this crate is impeccably made. It honestly, the craftsmanship just couldn't be better. Starts pulling out a hammer. It's just,
No.
but it's just a box.
It's just the box, but think about how much gold you might get for the box if you take it back to where it came from and give it to them.
Or I could have a look at what's in the box and
Why don't you
decide
have a
if
look
that's-
gently? And she just takes the hammer out of your hand. And I feel like she gets stuck at the end because you like probably grip on. Just so gently. Really,
Okay,
really
gently.
without the hammer.
Gentle.
Without the hammer.
Okay, all right, without the hammer.
Pulls out a chisel.
Because it's his tool that can turn into anything. So I was going to say, Tinker puts his hand in his pocket and then immediately pulls it out with a chisel.
Tinker.
I got you.
Chris knows
Not
well.
a scratch.
Fine, if you want something daintily done, Trish can do it.
Well,
Trish is swirling her mustache right now.
yeah.
I mean, Trish is possibly the most elegant of us.
She sits
I will
there.
say opening it carefully would be a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, so she'll without any words, she'll grab it and open it gently.
It is fully nailed shut. I am going to need you to make a sleight of hand check to open it without damaging the box.
Wow, we did need
The
to.
whole time
Damn
Tinker's
it.
waving a hammer. She's like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Should I
16.
push?
It's up to you.
No.
Okay. With a 16, you manage to carefully, takes a bit more time. Maybe some of the, shall we say, less patient among you struggle with how long it's taking to open.
Wonder who.
But eventually, Trish gets the box open, and it is indeed dry but cold on the inside. And you see a long compartment that has just a very light, like wooden panel top, and then there's a smaller compartment, and they have little, almost like little holes where you could put a finger in and pull the lid up.
Okay, well, Trish will very daintily and carefully do that.
Okay. I will also say, as soon as the box is opened, you all get these fragrant smells. You smell perfumes and spices and like lots of jasmine and saffron and these mixed curry scents coming towards you, mixed in with just these really sweet and pungent smells. So which compartment do you open first? Small or big?
Let's go big.
Let's go big. Then I'm going to need 3 volunteers to roll a d4.
Ooh.
Volunteers
I don't mind being one
tribute.
of those.
There you go. You guys. One more.
I need 3.
Orby.
I'm
Orby.
I got 3.
Okay.
A 2.
Ooh, one of
Alright.
each, baby.
Who's the third?
Orb was because he.
Happy to
Oh,
let
oh,
Orb
oh,
Oh, he's drinking.
yeah. Ozzy, you do it. No, one of you.
Oh,
One of you.
sure.
I almost opened it. I'm not being involved in any
Alright.
of this. I don't want this to be
Alright.
my fault.
I don't
Alright,
want
It'll be great.
consequences. I don't want
We're
consequences.
rolling for how many barbs fly out of it. I got a 3.
3. No, it's the amount of methods. No.
Oh no! Not bad.
Did you open the big compartment? Is
Yes.
what you said?
Yes.
Okay. In the big compartment, as you open it, you find what turns out to be 8 bolts of various shades of colored, very fine silk. Like fresh, like fully pre-dyed bolts of silk. that
Okay.
are beautifully like stacked inside that little compartment.
She will explain. There's silk in those compartments. I don't think Tinker would be interested. This is clothing, like this
I
is.
made you shoes.
Yeah, I know, but this is like shoes were awesome. This is
They
like,
are
for,
awesome.
this is for dresses.
Yeah, you're right. I don't care.
And then she's like, yes, and goes to open the smallest compartment.
The smaller one. The other two people who didn't roll, please roll a d6.
Oh man,
No escape.
D6. All right.
D6.
I got a 6.
I got a
Whoa.
5.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And what's that? I gotta do math now. Hold
11.
on.
I got a
Yeah, but
raw.
it's 11 times things.
11,000.
11,000. No, it's not. I can't do brain math right now. I'm gonna cheat. I'm using a calculator.
That's what that for.
Good.
There we go. Thank you, math.
You're welcome.
In there, you found several pouches, small, beautiful pouches that seems to be containing herbs and spices of various kinds. Some of them are ground into fine dust, some are coarse, and some look like full of leaves.
So Trish will grab a couple of pouches and maybe hand them towards Forrest and go, you know what these could be at all?
Do any of them smell familiar?
I will say, I'm gonna be nice. Make a perception check instead of a nature check.
Oh my gosh. The benevolence. Perception. Where is my perception? There
I
it
don't
is.
know.
I found it, don't worry. 23.
23. These would not be common from where you're from. This would be something that, like, Eobard, you find one of the leaves, the leafy ones, you smell it, and like, you remember smelling this when Eobard was cooking something special. Like once or twice a year, he would take one single leaf and put in the pot or something like that. Or when he had some very important guests over, like when he would... Forrest wouldn't necessarily know what's expensive or or not, but he would know this is something special. This is something you wouldn't use for... This isn't everyday use stuff.
Hey, this one smells familiar.
Okay. Well, maybe you can keep that then. And as Trish is now handing all the pouches to like anyone else that's got a handout.
Well,
I think
don't really know how to use it though. I just know Eobard used to use it when he was making food when he was really happy.
we can have a look through these together and put a list of what we've just acquired. That's no problem.
And then we can chuck it all in the stew pot and see what comes out.
We do that. We could do that. Should we
I
know?
would say-
Value, you could resell it.
Yes, I was just gonna say, if you talk to Vanya, she will give some input what she thinks it is, and then we also have the very well-read Trish. With the two of you together, I'm gonna say, Trish, you can make let's make it a culture check, so a religion check with advantage, to discern an approximate value.
No, you know what? I want to know what Friedrich thinks, actually.
So that's one roll. Here comes the advantage roll. We'll go with
That's still a
20.
good roll. 20. You'd estimate that this is probably somewhere at least 200 gold's worth of spices and silks.
Ooh.
Paid.
Hang on. The Trish goes, but I want to use a little bit of the silk.
I will say the silks are 10 gold per bolt, and you have 8 bolts of silk, whereas the spices are 15 gold per ounce, I think it is. I don't know Imperial system, but small amount. It's 15 gold per little sash of spice.
All right.
We have 11 of those.
So above the table, what I want to do with the silk is make a little covering for Hold Eater's fish, taxidermy fish thing, in the brightest color.
You're gonna dress the fish?
You gonna give him a little tuxedo?
I'm gonna just place some fabric over it, essentially.
No.
You're just gonna hide the fish?
No,
You can't do that to Hold Eater.
like the head's out, but like she's not going to be very good at
No.
making it,
If
but
you're going to do this, do it right.
No,
You're not
make
gonna-
him a sweater. You
Yeah,
monster.
I'm
You're not
happy
gonna
to
waste
roll.
amazing silk just for
I'm-
a
I'm-
drape. You got to make something.
I am happy to roll to see how good it gets.
Mhm.
But well, essentially, she wants to take the most vibrant colored one
Mhm.
and clothe the taxidermy fish.
There would probably be a very much like a, cherry blossom pink in there.
Yep.
Ooh.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah. And then she would obviously try and make a little suit for it, I guess.
Okay, out of silk
Out of silk,
for
yes.
fish.
Yes.
I'm gonna say over like the remaining time you have on board, I'll let you make a sleight of handshake. The DC, however, is going to be 20,
Mhm.
and that's gonna be 5 gold worth of silk being expended.
Yep, that's fine.
And the higher you get, the less material you end up using. The lower you get, the more material you end up using.
God,
But you
please roll
still
well.
end up making a little suit, a
Okay.
pink silk suit for the fish.
Are you saying that I can't bardic inspiration this because it's over a period of time?
Maybe, because this is something that, like, for anyone who's sewn, you don't make a suit in 10 minutes.
No,
Not unless you're my mom.
even for a fish. All right, I won't bard an inspiration.
But if you're working anywhere near Tinker, you could get a couple of Flash of Geniuses.
I mean, I could.
Maybe?
I'll say this is a long-term process. Again, I'll let you use Bardic Inspiration, but it counts as you using them all on yourself for several days. So, like,
Yep.
no one else for the rest of the downtime can use Bardic Inspiration.
I am so okay with that.
That's a good fish.
I would say that I would give you guidance, but if Gavinelle got any wind of what you were doing, she simply would not. So it would just be so out of character. She would be like, no.
Here comes the sleight of hand roll.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
And plus the 1d8.
Yeah.
That's
How are you
gonna
gonna get
be
a
a
good for the fish?
solid. It's gonna be a good solid 27.
You look at that.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna say with that you used up 3 golds worth of silk.
Hey.
Okay.
Savings.
Nice.
Amazing. And I think Gavinelle's just gonna walk in one day, see this, and be
It's gonna be 100% one day when no one else
Randomly.
is around.
yeah.
We'll go
Wait,
in.
Is
Who's
it
wearing
technically a salmon suit?
And I want to remind you that the fish is not a salmon. It's like one of those bearded cod
Yeah, yeah.
with a little dangly.
Little dangling bit.
Just walks in.
Wait, hang on.
he's
What
in
does
smoke
Holding to
checkout.
say to you while you're doing this to him? Like, you just.
I've never felt so dapper in my life. Wait, I'm gonna make a roll. Oh, if only I wasn't colorblind. And that's where we're gonna take our break, folks.
Hey.
And when we come back, we're gonna check in with Roju about Forrest Barkley's experiences trying to figure out what else there is to know about the parasites before the party finally arrives at Landwalk Harbor.
I'm so scared.
We'll see you all in a few
I'm
minutes.
not scared at all.
Don't go too far.
Make sure you hydrate though.
I'm running.
We're back.
Welcome back, everyone, to Natural 30s. we have returned from our quick little break. I am, as previously and always, Josie Poser, the Dungeon Mistress, joined by the usual suspect and our returning guest, Chris Mepham. We have Aussie Devfro, we have Cobbly Raptor, we have Wettest Orb, we have Roju from Participation Award, and we have Chris Mepham from Some Other Heroes. Welcome back. We were just talking, and we figured we might as well talk live with everyone. We were discussing the deck of many things.
Sure.
Because I have recently acquired for one of my home games a deck that creates random magical items by combining various cards. And we're going to be using these to randomly create an item that was smuggled in the box. Of course, some balancing things will have to come up because this is inherently for a different system. But thematically. But that got us talking about the deck of many things. And I mentioned that I had been doing a lot of reading, and there's a big consensus that the currently existing deck of many things is skewed in the disfavor of a party. And when a deck of many things shows up, it will be changed ever so slightly to be more favorable. But then we got to talking about deck of many things uses. And last campaign, while none of the party members drew from the deck of many things, there was a character, one of our guests, actually pulled a card while no one was looking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
We had the slime warlock Ash Morass draw a card from the deck of many things when no one was looking and promptly vanish. As she drew the which card was it? The void card.
Void.
Yeah. So she.
Nobody knew they're still out there, aren't they?
Yep.
Well, the only thing that was found was like a little. I think like because they were a slime, like their luggage was basically left back in the middle of a snowy field in the icy south. And I had in my home game last campaign, they got a deck of many things. And they were all very suspicious of it. But one power-hungry wizard decided to draw a card. He drew but one card. No, he rolled a saving throw and he said he's gonna draw 3. The first card he drew gave him a +2 to dexterity.
Oh.
The second card destroyed all of his non-magical property and money and items. So, like, suddenly he was naked. And then the third card was death. So, a servant of Gavintel showed up and killed him in one round. And then took his soul down into the sea while everyone else was watching.
Well,
it just happens sometimes, you know?
It just happens sometimes.
Was it you? Did you do that?
I'm not a servant of Gavintel. I'm like...
No, the avatar of death that showed up had very much like, imagine a ghost version of a crew member from the Flying Dutchman in Pirates of the Caribbean, but like in sort of like a spooky with chains and shackles kind of way.
Okay.
And because Pathfinder is a system where numbers go big, they didn't stand a chance. Like there was like auto crits everywhere.
Oh no!
Put him in jail. You never know.
So we won't. We might not touch it then. We just might, maybe not. Maybe not pull a card.
I mean,
well, once we get there, I'm just gonna say, as I mentioned, there's gonna be, rather than there being like a 40% good card divvy, there's gonna be more like a 55% good cards.
I mean, odds don't matter to people who don't understand numbers, Josie.
True. I'll also have to think about which cards to like nerf or change and which ones to keep, because I also don't want you to draw a card that creates like a full-ass mini arc of trying to go to a different plane to save someone.
Yeah, we probably don't. I mean, we've got a lot of people to save already.
mean,
We're
that-
50 people.
Those are always arguments for like just not even introducing the deck if you don't want those
Well, I'm
possibilities,
saying
right?
I'm going to remove those cards, I think, specifically. They're like, oh, you are swept away to a different plane.
They've already been pulled.
They've already been pulled.
is
That's true.
some of
You
the
can always
Like,
draw
half
unfortunate
a
all
deck
the
of
sucker.
many things. Someone's pulled all the bad ones. That's wild.
That's wild. You could also argue, like, if someone draws something like the Void or the Dungeon, it just creates a seed then and there, and the rest of
Yeah.
the party can just
Ah.
jump in.
That'd be nice. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but anyway, I'm going to
Anyway,
read Laura. One
do
of
the
the
deck.
players drew a card which produced a doppelganger of himself somewhere in the world. About 20 sessions later, we encountered him. Yeah, okay, that's funny though.
Oh, that's hilarious. But
There is one card that just says like an NPC you've met before suddenly becomes your like villain. Like they suddenly start hating you and chasing you.
it's gonna be Morel.
But we're not gonna do a little card to draw.
She has a reason too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be shuffling this deck and I'm gonna be asking, well, the thing is, I'm gonna have to draw 4 cards total. We have 5 players. One of you are probably gonna have to either sit out or we're gonna have to draw 2 of something.
I will sit.
I'm going to sit out because this is affecting your ongoing party.
But you're the
and
guest.
so-
You're the
I know,
guest.
But I'm happy to sit out for this.
I want to take no blame for this, Chris.
Cuddly wants to be without.
I want to be able to bitch about the results, but not take the blame.
Okay, so here's
Understandable.
here's what we're gonna do. The first card will represent a small but beneficial quirk. No, this is going to represent a passive benefit of the item. The second card is going to be an activated benefit of the item, and the third card is going to be a little quirk. And then the fourth card reveals the actual item type. So you could draw cards that are like, oh, this one gives you +1 to perception. And then the second one might be, oh, this folds neatly into your backpack. No, the second one could be like, oh, you can create a localized hurricane to jump out of. And the third one, the quirk, could be, it folds neatly into a backpack. And then you might draw like, oh, it's a full standing mirror. And I love that Obscura
This is
just
gonna get
rated in because we're
weird.
going to be using now, if you know about, because I believe it's Tabletop Obscura, it just came in as per
It
usual.
sure is.
Yes.
We are using the deck of many items from Pathfinder 2 to roll up a random item to use in D&D. And so I'm gonna do, who wants to do the first card, the passive benefit?
I'll do it.
You'll do it? Okay, say stop, and I'll just pull a card. Hold on, wait, I flipped the deck. There we go. Say stop.
Stop.
Okay. Oh, here we go. This one will need rework. It is called coagulating. It would lower the DC of getting rid of persistent damage, so it will have to be slightly reworked to work in D&D.
Mm.
Nice.
Okay, and who wants to be the next person? Who wants to go for the activated ability of the card?
Fine, I'll do the activated.
Do it.
And say stop.
It's not even shuffling.
I'm doing
No,
the
I'm
thing where I'm
playing, I'm
scrolling through
No,
the
you can
deck,
stop. You can stop.
waiting
you
for you to say stop.
Stop.
Okay, the activated ability is called, you can cast the air bubble spell as a reaction once per day.
Does
good.
that let you breathe underwater or something like that?
It gives you a pocket of air. Yeah.
That's super
Useless.
useful. No,
It
that's
doesn't-
so
I don't think it's specifically underwater either. It's just an environment you can't
You
breathe
can go
in.
through poison
It's
with your little
good.
air
It's
bubble.
good.
You can
go to the moon.
We can go to the moon. Let's
Oh
go.
my god. He's
We're
got a
going to
little
the
bubble
moon.
helmet.
Yeah, it's literally a little bubble helmet. Okay, so last extra, what's happening? We're drawing cards to make a magical randomized item.
Hear me out. Deck of many things has a you go straight to the moon card.
Maybe, you know what? There's a chance.
Instead of void, it's moon.
I will also let you know that this card, also the last card that we're drawing now, also comes with the secret benefit of having a plot hook attached that a DM can choose to use or not use.
Okay.
Regarding the items like origin or creation.
Interesting.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yes, so who wants to be the quirk card?
Go on, Chris.
I know you want to. Look at his little face.
Are you doing the
This
cards?
is for you guys. Okay. I will.
Okay, say stop.
Stop!
Stop it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna let you know we got the quirk image flipping. The item mirror flips itself whenever moved from one side of the body to the other.
What?
That's just what it says.
So
Hang on. So if it's a picture or something, the picture reverses when you move it to the back.
Or like to your right or to your left, depending from which angle you look at
Okay.
it might look different. We could do
Oh.
another if it's just too abstract.
No, I love it. It's weird enough to be silly.
Okay.
It's great.
Well,
I
that,
like the. There's no reason this should have to do this.
Yeah, no. Like,
it
Yeah.
says the item mirror flips whenever moved from one side of the body to the other. But we don't know what type of item.
so
it is.
so like if
Fair
it was
enough.
like a sword, if it mirror flipped, you would then be holding the sharp end, right?
It depends.
Depends.
Is that what- is that-
No, I think
No,
it's
I think
like
it's more of like a-
horizontally.
Oh, horizontal.
Yeah.
Okay.
but
Horizontally
I
flipped.
should be that way, and I
That's-
wish
that
it
is
was
quite
that
funny.
way.
That
Yeah.
would be
Or if it's a
hilarious.
stick,
Well,
suddenly
it all
it's just
comes
like-
down to Roju, who gets to say stop for the actual physical
Ah.
item. So I'm gonna just do some light shuffling, and then I'm gonna say stop.
Yep. Keep going. Keep going.
This is like the Parmesan
going.
on the pasta kind of thing.
Keep going.
It is,
More
yeah.
Parmesan.
More.
More
More
Yeah.
Parmesan. More.
There's
You're
a
gonna
lot
get
of
through the
silly
whole
items. This
deck.
is
Keep
not
going.
only weapons
Yeah.
and armor and rings. You can have like a tent, a sleeping bag,
Yeah,
a
keep going.
bucket.
A tent that that's when you
I'm about to run out.
Keep going.
I love that.
I want the third
That
card
explains
from the
why there's
bottom.
an air pocket.
Third from the bottom.
Yep.
Hey, that's not bad.
Oh.
Hey.
Please be a tent.
No, I'm gonna let you know what this is now.
Okay.
This is a halberd.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to divvy up, like calculate some of the peripheral stats. So looking at this, it is going to be a rare item. I'm gonna have to take notes.
Damn.
I'm taking notes. I got you.
Yeah, but you don't see what the cards say.
Oh.
I'm actually gonna take a picture of them so I can look at this later.
Even though it's in a box from Reckwell, is it?
Oh,
a
it's not.
trident
Mike's
that
not picking
comes-
you up, Chris.
Is it an item that comes from Gavinel's people?
No, this would probably be a halberd. Because it's rare, it can also have 2 lenses, which is probably where these benefits come from. So one of the benefits is you can get rid of persistent damage faster. So we're probably gonna make it be that you have a benefit that's against certain conditions or spells that deal multiple instances of damage. Things like the was it the caustic brew, which says you take damage again next turn. You might have benefits against that, or
Like better save.
a
Saving
better
throw or
save
something.
or resistance towards the secondary damage or things like that. We'll see.
Could that
Yeah.
mean if you're saying like it would have lenses in it, could we then pop the lenses out, like the
Pop them out of the frame.
Do you
Yeah,
want
the
to
frames.
flip sideways depending
You
on
want-
which way you go?
You can't, because every time you move it, it changes.
Okay, does that mean you have to swing the halberd backwards to hit anything?
Oh my god! Yeah. But if you could put that like
dude.
effect onto Tinker's frame, does that mean it's like I'm holding Tinker here? Oh, I'm holding Tinker over here, and he's flipped now. And then,
Yeah,
No one would ever
Yeah.
hit you.
I rolled a die. Unfortunately, it looks like these lenses are permanently fixed. You'd have to destroy the item to acquire them.
that's not a problem. Tinker's gonna.
I rolled a
mean-
d20 and I said, under a 10 and they're stuck, I rolled a 9. But I am going to let you know that you can, in fact, hold on. You can, in fact, use it to cast Air Bubble as a reaction once per day. It is a rare item. It is going to be somewhat beneficial. It does flip, so if you were to swing it one way, it just visually, it just flips around a little bit.
Can you still hit stuff?
You can still hit stuff for sure.
You just got to make sure that whenever, if the thing you're hitting is on the other half of yourself, you've got to use the reverse side of the helmet.
Little chops.
So doing all this, and you're like,
Yeah.
sharpen. There we go.
Yeah.
Great
And
parties,
it
though.
does
Like,
come with it does come with some extra benefits or some extra visuals. It does have the blade itself is somewhat reminiscent of a fire, like a little flame, like the axe head of the halberd looks like.
I wonder where this
like
came
flame.
from.
It also has red tassels at the back pommel and just by the axe, where the axe starts. It is gold banded by the blade, and it is wrapped in very pristine leather all along the that shaft hilt thing.
That's cool.
Beat it to Hold Eater.
You could beat it to Hold Eater.
Would beat it to hold it.
I mean, it would be very useful if he can create the air bubble. If you're
That's
going to go up.
I would, if you fed it to Hold Eater, I would also count the sort of like reducing damage effect to be like maybe he's harder to set on fire, even though he's partially made of wood and things like that.
Well, I mean, that's...
It has variable AC.
We could... These are all good options.
But because it's rare, it's also going to be a magical +2 weapon. It is two-handed. It does have a reach because it is a halberd. And yeah.
And like, if we showed it to Vanya, how much gold would she say it might be worth? Not saying that we're selling a present. Not saying that. I'm just
not saying that.
Is selling it like somehow worse than just tossing it into Hold Eater's mouth? Like,
I mean, one gets us a better sale. I'm just thinking, you know, nobody else knows that. Tinker knows that.
Let's see. Actually, with all of these benefits, yes. The weapon, it would be very rare, but it would have the two lenses and frames. We're gonna look at what it might sell for. Let's see here. I'm going to ask, let's say Cuddly, you get to be on the chopping block for its value. Roll a d4.
I did ask. This is my own fault. Okay, what about a 4?
A 4? It is probably worth 2,500 gold pieces.
Whoa!
Looking at it, it is a master craft.
God
Okay, that
damn.
changes a few things now.
Okay, I mean,
But I don't
like,
know. We still feed it a Hold Eater.
That's 2,500 gold.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of bonuses we could give to Hold Eater. The bubble?
I don't know. Like, do
I
you
don't know,
remember how
Hold Eater needs a
terrible the
bubble,
economy is in
guys.
this world?
Yes, I will say that is with the lowered. So if we were playing by regular value from a regular D&D game, you would have had to add a 0.
Yeah.
Only because Cuddy rolled max on that d4 right now.
you're
good.
so
Nice.
welcome.
Nice. And you didn't want to be responsible.
No consequences, Cuddy. You
Oh,
are safe.
no. Who can I blame? Cool. That's
It would
fun.
probably be, though, because of the size of the box, it would probably be like in 2 parts, but it clicks together beautifully, I will say. And it's just this pristine work of art. Like, it is so well kept. All of it is intentional. Nothing is out of place. Nothing looks. There are no scuff marks, dents, scratches. Nothing.
Can anyone actually use it besides Trish?
You can.
Yeah.
Well,
besides
besides-
Trish.
yeah. Forrest can.
Forrest can.
Forrest can now can joust the top hat.
Oh,
Nice.
That's a really funny
I think we'll
image.
just pop it in the shared party inventory for now. And
Yeah. I've got what it is, so we can pop that in later.
Nice weapon though.
I think.
Nice.
I think.
Very cool.
I mean, obviously, Forrest is just, you know, a floaty cloud going along with whatever the party decides when it comes to things that require knowledge. But, like, above the table, we've got new sales to get, we've got debts to pay off. We need, apparently, a crew because our ship suddenly got to crewing size. I think that $2.5 grand is going to go a long way.
I wonder if Josie's trying to
to
tell us something, like hire people.
to solve.
I will let you know though that the D&D properties, the weapon mastery gives you cleave.
Yeah, cleave is nice.
I know. I really wanted to like play a halberd or a long weapon focused martial character for a long time, but it's not really
All
Forrest's vibe. He's got a very specific thing.
He's got a
going on.
very good stick.
He's got a very good stick. Yeah.
We can make his stick better. We
But
could
he does
surely
have dog
make his
logic,
stick better.
and this new stick is longer than the original stick.
True.
That is a very good point.
It will be easier to poke things without them reaching you with this big.
Mm.
Just saying. There's also the feat Polar Master that lets you do attack of opportunities when someone enters your reach.
Oh.
Yeah.
And with
like that.
Sentinel, you could be like, stop right there, criminal
Yeah.
scum.
Yeah.
Criminal scum.
Literally just the guard at the gate that goes, halt!
I mean, hey, we can think about it. We do potentially have like 200-ish gold of other stuff, so
Yeah.
we could maybe get some sales. We might be fine.
This is up.
We'll think about
I
it.
will say the silk and spices you can convert into gold if you want to in your party funds. It would come currently to a 77 plus 165 golds.
Oh, well, I think it was 197 because right, it was 200 gold and then Orbeez 3.
No, I said about 200. Now,
Oh, about 200. Ah,
now
gotcha.
we'll-
I'm not doing math.
I'm
Josie.
just,
You
I'm
can't
just going to
be
go
in
straight
that.
into the party inventory right now. How much
Yeah,
did you say it was?
242 gold.
242. Add. There we go.
And then,
After
but
the
this
tuxedo.
weapon will need a buyer.
Yes.
Hmm.
Lovely.
While the party's been like admiring this halberd, Tinker has absconded with the box.
The box itself is now gone.
Yep.
Gavin will realize it's. Oh no, he's going to put a hammer in. Take out.
You hear banging sounds from under deck.
Too late.
Donk. Here, Tinker, where'd you get that box?
This is
Oh,
good lumber. This was beautifully crafted, and now we can make something out of this.
We could.
We could make another box.
Or do you know what we could do? Because this is beautiful wood, Tinker. We
It
should
is
probably make something really nice out of it.
Absolutely. Not making another leg though.
No. Well, if we need to. Now we know how to.
That's true. We do know how to now. If I really put my mind to it, I could probably make it not wonky too.
Yes. But
If I
we'll
can,
we'll
you know.
we'll put a pin in the box for now.
Well, I mean, I've already put a hammer to it.
Oh, okay.
That was the sound you heard that caused you to come over here and ask me what I was doing.
Oh, that was the sound. I just assumed that there's always sounds when you do anything, really.
Then
I was a bit worried that you were banging on Friedrich's leg again.
Oh no! It's not Tuesday.
Isn't it?
Poor man. I wonder why he wants to leave.
It's a mystery to all of us.
We'll never know.
There's like he's getting free room and board, and you know.
And leg bangings on Tuesday at 4:54 a.m.
I want
On your way to the engine room for the
I want
weekly
everyone-
threat.
everyone to know that only about half of what Tinker says he does to Frederick is true. I'm gonna let you guys
Frederick
decide what
will
half
say
that
it's all
is.
true.
But I would like to. Can I add another
What,
layer to
Friedrich?
this?
Go for it.
Because Echo is who Echo is, and Echo has mending. Every time they see Frederick walk past with a wonky leg, they fix it. So I think that they're fixing it. And then
But here's the
Tinker is
thing, I don't think you can with mending because it was intentionally crafted
Yeah.
to be wonky.
Yeah, no,
Because
Its original design is wonky.
You can't fix
Echo's
what's
like,
not broke.
No, that's not right. Trust me, as somebody who built his own body, that's not working right. Fixes it, and then Tinker's like, "Whoa, take this!"
Oh god, this poor man. Thank God it's a mystery. We'll never know.
Stealth sands the heel of the leg in the middle of the night, just like ever so slightly sands it down.
The creep suddenly just like, shh.
Like Friedrich's definitely awake. He just plays asleep.
It's the vibe of
He
someone.
doesn't want to like.
It's the vibe of like in bad movies. I say bad, but you know when they like wake up to someone trimming their toenails or something. Like, what are you doing?
It's just like he just wakes up
I
and
think-
just tries to go back to sleep.
It's probably weirder as well because basically what Echo is doing, he's talking to the wood. They're talking to the wood, and they're saying, "That's not right. Can you sort it out?" And the wood's going, "Yeah, absolutely." And they're just kind of adjusting itself. So Frederick walks past Echo, and he's like, "Ka-dunk."
Like, oh shit! Like getting a readjustment from the chiropractor.
But then, is he just imagining it? Because every morning when he wakes up, it's wonky again.
It's,
Is it?
Maybe,
you
maybe he just assumes it's temporary. Like every day he goes to Echo for an adjustment. You know, it just resets overnight.
It's become like it's like his daily routine. He wakes up, washes his face, goes sees Echo, and then it's...
goes to the engine room
Goes to the-
again.
Like yes, I've seen it. I've
Yes,
seen it.
it's 2 eyeballs. This poor guy. I love him. He
Larry.
can never leave. Actually, he's actually my captain now.
I was going to geese him on the way out, but I don't feel like Echo wants to anymore.
Take pity on the poor man. You don't even remember his name.
Echo's probably just going to be like, "Do you want to come with me?"
Not even the people in chat gets his name right anymore.
He actually calls himself Frederick.
He has accepted. He has
Was I
simply
Frederick
accepted.
all
Like, yeah, I'm Frederick now. It's fine. New identity and all that.
Oh, Freddy.
One day he looks on his ID card and it's like, what? No.
Tinker's crossed it out and in backwards handwriting written Frederick.
This poor guy.
Even though he has impeccable handwriting, he's purposely done it terribly.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway.
Where were we with this session?
This session's
Oh.
totally.
Yeah, we got
derailed
a
this.
halberd.
We got a
We got a halberd.
We got a halberd.
A bubbly, mirrory halberd.
Yep.
I love it.
That's so good.
Oh, I will say that, like, I suppose because if you just took an empty box and we just have all the goods, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Trish was passing stuff out.
Tinker didn't take the
Yeah.
goods. No, he just took the box.
Tinker just likes
care
to
about it.
destroy things that don't matter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trish,
Yes.
if it's all right with you, can I have just 1 or 2 of the leaves from that wee pouch?
Yeah, no problem. And she literally grabs them out for you.
Thank you. I figure maybe when I find out about it, maybe he'll be happy enough and want to cook.
Possibly.
So I'll hold on to this for him.
That's no problem at all.
Thanks, Trish.
That's so cute.
That's so
But that the group eventually develops daily routines for maintaining the ship as they keep traveling. Not too far left until they're going to reach Ladwalk Harbor, if they have been following their course, which it looks like they have. Every time they check, they're on full course. They have clued Hold Eater in. We know that everyone is helping do their own things. Trish is flying around with a bit of light, looking for any landmarks, not too far away from the ship.
Because of eye worms.
Looking for eye worms. We know that Gavinel is in the water, sort of divining the currents, and also communicating with Hold Eater on a different level, and you're just creating this very well-oiled machine that keeps the ship running. And time starts trudging along. But last thing before we reach Ladwalk Harbor. Upon your arrival, you assume that there won't be... You'll have about half of the season of darkness left. You guesstimate that you'll arrive somewhere around, at some point during the 18th of Sandra. That is considering the past week, the first week still being part of the calendar season of Gavintel, for the purposes of simply reading the seasons. But you also know that when the darkness ends, the night merchant will arrive and ask what you have learned about the parasite, as Forrest took on this burden of being host to this strange creature. And you have felt it grow a little bit stronger over time. You have found some of its uses and some of its burdens. But I'm now going to give you the opportunity to experiment with it, if you want to. Try and figure out what you can about it. It will come at a cost of simply having to feed it as you're experimenting. So you tell me what you want to do. Well, what we can do first is you can tell me what you have figured out, as in Roju may relay your notes, and I will give you basically a yay or nay. If you like, did you get it right? Were you close, or do you have it wrong? To know, right. so you don't skip any, or if you want to keep experimenting on something.
Right. So what I had made notes on is the cost for it is when you push, it's the result of the push. That's how many hit dice you need to use.
That is correct.
And you get 1d6 to the appropriate stat for that push.
Correct. Yes. For the stat associated with the roll.
Associated with the roll, yes. That you're pushing for, yeah. I got for strength that on a 1 to 5 on that d6, you're getting 1d4 on attacks or damage.
Let me double check. I have both written notes and digital notes, which is my own fault. Yes, that is correct.
And then on a 6, you get the claws come out that do 1d6 slashing and 1d6 poison. And the cat has a +1.
Yes.
I haven't done Dex at all, so I don't know anything about that. Or
correct.
If I have, I don't remember.
No, according to my notes, you have not received... The ones you haven't done at all, according to my notes, are Dex, Intelligence, Charisma.
Yes, correct. Con, I've got... I had 1 to 5 listed as nothing. Just the con that you get
because
for it.
You've only done it once and you only hit that 6.
Yeah. And I had on the 6, I had 1d6 damage reduction, and that rally heals instead of giving temp HP.
Yes. I have done a small retcon. It's the damage reduction is non-psychic.
Okay. So DR2
It cannot reduce psychic damage.
non-psychic.
But that
I mean,
is
that
something I
makes
think
sense.
after. So I'm giving that to you for free.
Yeah, and I have nothing. Wisdom, I had it listed 1 to 5. You get see invisibility, advantage on perception, and 360-degree many eye vision.
Many eye vision. Yes.
And I don't know what happens on a 6.
Good. Got it.
You get full Bloodborne on 1 to 5, though.
Oh,
Yeah, and then charisma, obviously, you don't know either.
yes.
I'd like to think on a charisma, you exude a pheromone that makes you irresistible.
Ooh.
I don't like what you're going for right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying what we're all thinking, all right?
I'm,
He'd be getting some good scritches after that.
Oh,
I'll
damn.
just say the first 3 words are by releasing pheromones. But you don't know which of the results that is.
Yeah.
Right.
Belly rubs for all.
Is it he releases pheromones and all cats in the immediate area stop fighting?
How did you know?
Amazing.
You just turned into a giant felloway.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, if Forrest is experimenting and lets us know, I'm just gonna be on hand with Spare the Dying.
Well, I was going to say that he would probably go to Gavinel and ask if she would sit with him, basically, while he tries shit out.
I will also say one of the things I've changed is that when you hit that jackpot 6, the extra effect, like for hitting the 6, lasts only 1 minute, but the effect for rolling at all still happens for an hour. But those effects only occur. I will let you know. I don't know if. Well, you haven't figured it out yourself, so I don't know. I think that there's a layer to this you haven't caught yet. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the layer that the real parasite are the friends we made along the way?
Probably.
The real parasite is Tinker.
So,
Yes.
Gavinel.
Hmm.
So, that thingy that the night merchant had me, get in me.
Right.
She wanted me to do some tests with it, right? And figure out what it does so that we could get the thing that she promised.
She did, but I want you to be careful.
Hey, it's a little bit uncomfortable, and it would make me feel a little bit better if you were there.
Well, I suppose I'm not
Hold
that
on,
busy.
pause. Orb might drop from the call. He has lost power.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
So
He has indeed become a slightly frozen boy.
I'm
I-
ready to.
did not realize he was a frozen boy.
No. We may get everyone's faces just suddenly shuffle into wrong
Jostled
positions. So
around.
just
I'm
be
ready
aware,
with
chat.
extra.
Good stuff.
I'm so ready.
Well,
Oh,
there he goes.
there he is.
Oh,
He's gone?
There we go.
I am now Trish. My
Where am I?
Oh, Roju, lean the other way and you can be the DM.
Oh shit.
Excellent.
No, oh god, the extra Aussie is the DM.
No,
Excellent.
that's alright. We fixed. Don't Don't worry about this.
We fix it in post.
Pay
There
no
we go.
attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, everyone's out of order, but I'm not fucking fixing it now. So just everyone can deal.
You just
Use
have
your
to talk in the
It
voice of
does,
the
it
person that
does
you
look like Cuddly sitting in Ozzy's lap. I will just say.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my.
okay.
What? You do? Okay, no, that's fine. One of us was more excited than the other one. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, because when I looked at the stream, I saw the giant blue box. I'm like, wait, we're leaving that there? And then it disappeared. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's too late. No. A
Sorry,
likely story.
But yes, from Ozzy's lap, you can help Forrest.
It's like a child sitting on Santa's lap with the
Oh
size of.
boy! What am I?
size of
I want a
big now,
halberd
yeah.
for Christmas. All right.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, if you
helping
really
for
want one, I suppose I could whip one up for you.
Father Tinksmith.
it. Dinksmith.
Anyway,
Yes. Gavinel would absolutely. Where honestly, if you want to do it in the cabin, in your room, like wherever Forrest would feel the most comfortable, on deck with Echo, because Echo has actual healing, which is always nice. I just have the ultimate spare the dying, which is
maybe on deck because I might need to like flex a bit.
right. Right. Just don't flex and hurt yourself.
I'll try. Anyway, the sooner we can get this done with, then the sooner I can get it out of me. Though it has been useful.
I would like to note that Tinker is hiding at the sort of like the door where the stairs
course
are.
you
And he's
are.
poking his head through and just watching.
Alright. So I need to. I've tried hitting things hard. I've tried taking hits. I've done some thinking. I feel like
Right.
there's other things to test. What should What should I try?
You've taken hits. Have you dodged them?
No, I generally just take them. You reckon I should try dodging?
It could help. I'm not sure what it would do.
You want to try throwing something at me?
She thinks immediately of. She like puts a spell in her hand, thinks better of it, goes maybe not. Yeah, Echo would be there because we're on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Echo is currently curled up with Pat. I think the two of them, and it's a tiger, and kind of hears this
Aw.
conversation and pricks up and goes, "I could pounce at you."
Well, that sounds like fun, actually.
That sounds way better and
But
hides the
also-
magic that she was like.
Yeah.
Wait, it sounds way better than Chaos Bolt.
Do I have to
You see
dodge
Tinker's
it?
crossbow lower from the.
We could start with basic combat, and then maybe move on to ballistics if we need to.
Ballistic. And she just like,
The crossbow comes back out.
I know what a ball and a stick is, but if it's that's all right.
We'll work on that. Amazing. What would you like me to roll? I think. I guess so.
Would you just
I will
him?
attack. Yeah, I will attack, and I guess you roll to dodge.
Are you trying to do a dex?
I'm gonna
Are you
try and
trying to-
tumble out
Yeah.
of the way, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try and do a non-lethal rend.
Well, you don't need to necessarily roll an attack for this. The important part
Yeah.
is that Forrest has to push. He has to actually strain himself. So I will say, in this, probably the massive morphed tiger jumps at you and make a dexterity saving throw.
I go for a big old dive to the side.
Yeah, and I assume you want to push as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna push.
Okay.
I got a 2
pretty
on the
good.
push.
A 2 on the push. Okay, so I gotta take a note of this. That is a 2. You don't get
No, it
any
helps.
with the... Yes?
Sorry, my passive attack for that would be 15. So
15. You'd still probably not hit because of the armor. Like, Forrest, you throw yourself to the side. You definitely leap out of the way, and you feel your muscles tense, and you feel pressure in your legs and your feet. Almost like momentarily, it feels like your boots or your shoes are too small as you throw yourself to the side. But
I'll hit that D6 then, yeah?
you get to hit that D6.
Oh, only a 2.
Only 2.
That's right.
You
Still
get no extra effects.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, so presumably that's a 1 to 5 nothing.
I will say Forrest can make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, okay, yep. Intelligence saving throw, here we
Because
go.
he's actively trying to figure this thing out.
Is
Yeah, and
Forrest
you know what?
pushing
I'm
intelligence
gonna
saving?
push on that.
You're gonna push.
Hey, there's a
Amazing.
4.
Oh,
Four.
there you go.
Okay, that is
Nice.
important.
Your brain gets
4.
really big.
That's
It might. Let's see how much int I gain.
yeah.
1.
Okay. 1.
You know what? It's on brand, and I love it.
Yeah,
for you.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
beautiful.
It's still 1 point. Does it change your active
yeah.
modifier?
No, I must have been
It
10
doesn't.
flat. Yeah.
Okay. With a 1, though, you suddenly feel, however, that a lot of things make slightly more sense. It's still a point in intelligence that you just gained.
Yeah. For Forrest, that's probably like, whoa.
While
feels it.
you failed the saving throw itself,
Yeah.
with a 10 total there, wonderful, we love it.
Yep.
So you don't get the benefits of that saving throw, but you do feel that things just make a lot more sense. And in a way they haven't before. It's like, it's just ever so slightly easier to connect dots. And I will say there is a benefit, but you're not currently in a situation where that benefit would show itself.
Question mark. 1 to
Yes.
5 question mark. Right.
So there is a benefit, but right now there's nothing that would show for us what that benefit is in this current environment.
Right.
He wouldn't be able to pick up on it.
All right.
But that is a lot of hit dice you've lost already.
Yeah, 6 of them.
6 of
Yeah,
them, you have 9.
I
Mhm.
feel like knowing that Forrest is the type of person to just push himself, Gavino would try to keep an eye on how he's looking, like physically. See if like maybe he's pushing too much without, just see if she should be like, maybe we call it here for the day kind of thing. Or would I have to roll?
Echo,
I'm
Echo is
Fane.
definitely
I'll
of
be
the same
Fane,
mind.
and I would like to roll persuasion.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay. Make a persuasion roll. I love this. Okay,
But
are
we're
you
gonna
pushing?
push. I got a 3.
Yeah.
3. Okay, wonderful.
So that brings
Hold
a
on,
grand
take note.
total to 7 for my persuasion.
Excellent.
Tinker has
Just-
somehow acquired the popcorn again.
But I got a 6 on the charisma
no.
boost.
Oh no!
Oh,
The
no.
pheromones! Here they come!
So that brings my charisma total to 23.
oh my.
3. I will let you know you don't get any additional effects.
Okay.
And it's not that there aren't any. It's there's another layer to it.
Interesting.
So I get So nothing happens that I can tell.
From
Besides
persuasion.
him becoming very charismatic suddenly, his words are eloquent. He does look slightly more handsome, like almost like the parasite fills out, maybe flushes your cheeks a bit, makes your jaw.
He's got that Chad face going on.
Giga Chad.
He's handsome Squidward. He's handsome Squidward right now. That's what it is.
Handsome Roger.
Handsome Roger.
God, Roger's already so handsome. We can't top that. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
And
Gavinel, I'm
Gavinel-
fine.
why is your voice somehow more? Kind of looks at
Just
Echo like.
lubricated
Or
his
what?
vocal cords.
I would say his
Yeah.
voice is a little more husky.
Damn.
Damn.
But I
There it
will,
is.
because you are still trying to figure this out, I will say make another intelligence saving throw.
Oh, but I didn't get any bonuses to that.
Can Tinker from a distance?
Oh my
well,
God.
From a distance, but can he
11.
try to piece together things as well, or
Wait, how many?
Are you
am I-
pushing?
Together as well.
I've used all of my hit dice.
Don't
Oh, I
look.
already,
Lots of
I
the
already know.
parasite you can still push. It's
Yeah,
just
I
that-
already know that it's only a long rest to restore the max HP. So why not? Let's see if we can get that int up. So we're going three
Out of
beyond.
three.
Imagine Flash of Genius right now. What? Who said that? What?
So that brings the int save to 14 plus. Do I get
14.
more int from doing this again?
Well, I think we've, like, both you and we've mixed things up, and at this point, I don't think we can go back because it's gonna fuck up this entire process. But yes, you do get to roll the d6 again. They don't stack. It's more that you can do it to try to hit that 6.
Which I did not, but I got a 3, which is
Three
better
is
than a
good.
1.
You get 1 modifier bonus.
But hot
So that
dog.
pushes, that takes you to a 15 on the int save, which will be enough. But I am going to, you get to roll those 3d10,
3d10. Okay.
because that's your hit dice.
Could have been worse.
We
It's
don't need to do the
14.
14. We don't need to do the full math now, but yes, for the right now, those would essentially, your max HP would be reduced by 14, and you would gain 14 temp hit points.
Okay.
So it converts. It doesn't like straight up steal your hit points, but it sorta does.
Sorta. Okay. Interesting.
But that is another
motion to that
3
anyway.
points. That is very important, actually. I will let you know because you got that that intelligence save. That you feel that you get the extra benefits when you push as hard as you can.
Oh.
You gotta hit a 4 on the push.
Interesting.
Oh,
So
so
you're
it's,
gonna get
Okay.
wait, so
Yeah,
it's not to do with the 6 then?
No, it's you gotta hit a 4, and then the d6 roll gives you extra stuff.
Oh, so I had it
Yes.
backwards, kind of.
Yeah, well, they both need to roll. It's like you gotta hit the 4, and then when you roll the d6, you can get one of 2 benefits.
Oh,
You still get the stats, but the extra stuff only happens if the push was.
okay.
Interesting.
I will also let you know, just from one day of doing some trial and error here, you've fed the parasite more than you had before overall.
I think
I will let you know as well that the DC to resist the parasite has gone up by 2 points.
Oh no.
Okay.
We made it worse.
everything that has happened here, Tinker has noted down,
Okay.
because he has.
Scientific one, yep.
Well, he
Yeah.
thought that like the Night Merchant would
He wanted
want
to be involved in
actual
this.
data.
Mhm.
It was actually in Tinker's second week of being on the ship to be involved with this. So, but he has done it from a distance, and at least now it's like they'll have actual research data to give to the Night Merchant.
Mhm.
Echo, I think, whilst they are sparring, is keeping a very close eye, and I think they're looking for medical changes in Forest's form as well.
Well, there are very visible changes because, like, whenever he gets those stat buffs, it's the parasite actually like doing things, like reinforcing his muscles, straining his senses. Like, it's probably looking at him, you probably see like his carotid arteries pulse much harder, sending more blood to the brain now that he's used that kind of check.
I got 13 in now, yo. Look out.
13. Oh,
You're officially smarter than Echo is.
Oh.
But they are also looking for things like damage.
He does look exhausted, like he's lost a bit of color. Like maybe the parasite has started draining a bit more than your daily allotted blood loss. But it doesn't only eat blood. It also eats like cerebral fluid, hormones, and things like that. It's just picking at things in his body, but he's gone to the point where now it's going into his own reserves, essentially.
I think that's the point that Echo goes, and that's enough. Because I don't want you burning yourself out. Like,
Hey, you're probably right. That last one stung a little bit.
Oh, but we could. All right, yeah, there is one.
We could quit tomorrow, Tinker. Brings up the crossbow one more time.
Oh, hey, you know what? With my charisma ridiculous, my aura is also like juiced. So I've got +6 on these saves now.
Nice.
That is
like my charisma save is +16.
It also increases your spell save DCs and things like that.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, I've got this is the one time that I'm gonna have 18s for the spell save.
Well, we're going to do some quick housekeeping before we wrap up, because there will be no more sessions before Landwalk Harbor. Next week, we're hitting port.
Excellent.
So I'm going to ask
Land-ho.
Forrest. I'm going to ask how many days of experimentation would he commit? And you can basically say anything from 1 to 20.
Well, I think, like, seeing as like Tinker was kind of ended up overseeing it a bit as well, and because he knows that Tinker is, the most intelligent of the crew, he would probably ask him to, like, help him figure out when we have enough information.
Okay.
And he'd probably do this while he still has a little bit of extra intelligence himself, so he can so the idea comes as
right now.
Before I become dumb again.
Probably Tinker could help me devise a good plan for when is a good amount.
Did you just say devise?
Hey,
All right, I have some notes.
did I say it wrong?
No.
Oh, that's nice.
You hear from
understand the concept of ballistics.
Hey, it's balls and sticks.
You hear from the trap door.
Why do I want to lick him?
Don't
You
lick.
want to lick everything.
Don't lick
No,
me,
but this
Tinker.
isn't
I'm
like
all
a
sweaty.
wanting to, not a inquisitors. I genuinely want to.
He always flicks
He
his
looks over
hair in
at you,
slow
he's
motion.
got like lip fillers going, the chiseled jaw.
No, it just got worse.
No, I'm all sweaty, Tinker. Don't.
Make him stop.
Yeah, the Tinker's getting involved.
You hear from Holy the big little cries of pain because Tinker's drooling.
Episode 69, folks.
We got some more dice to roll.
Oh, sorry.
So how many days does Forrest want to commit for experimenting?
Yeah, so basically, like, however many days is required to get the information we need, basically.
Okay.
And after that, there's
Without
no more
killing
need for
yourself,
experimentation.
right?
Of course, of course. Of course.
I'm going to say you can use. We're going to put it like this. There's several points of information still left. Some of them require you to push hard. And you do feel like the more you push, the stronger this parasite becomes. So that's why I'm giving you the choice. You can push essentially until you die, technically, but let's put a pin at 9 hit dice per day.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let you know for every 10 hit dice you spend, I will, because you have so many people helping, I will give you one piece of information. You basically says, I want to know this thing.
Okay.
But also, I will let you know right out of the gate, at 10 hit dice equates 1 point on the DC for resisting.
Okay. That's fine.
I won't tell you where you're currently at. But just know that let's do 9 a day, but for every 10, DC will go up.
Okay. Yeah,
So
well, we
how
still know
much you wanna
nothing.
gamble?
Yeah, because I mean, we still know nothing about the dex abilities.
Every stat has 2 effects.
Yeah. Like, we know everything about strength. We know everything about con. Oh, wait, no. We only know the good thing about con. So con should be easy to get the 1 to 5. Int, we know nothing. Charisma, we still know nothing. So, and wisdom, we need the 6 as well.
There's
so.
only one. There's also one more peripheral effect that you haven't found.
Outside of each stats 2 things?
Yes, there's another, because there's another thing you can do besides pushing.
Is there?
Rallying, I would say.
Yeah.
Oh, for using hit dice.
Yes, you can rally. You haven't checked if that does anything.
That's true. I haven't tried upcasting anything either. So I guess we'll add that to the testing list.
Okay. I will let you know upcasting won't do anything.
Okay.
Because this creature can't read your mind about like moving energies that way. Especially since you're also a paladin who is more of a willful caster. It doesn't have a lot to do with internal faculties for you.
Yeah.
It's more like you've made such a strong promise, an oath to the world, and you have had a strong entity enforce that promise for you, so that when you try to enact magic, basically the world around you simply abides and makes that happen.
Yeah, I was just more thinking about, those features that use hit dice.
Yeah, but I will say the rallying you haven't tried.
All right, I'll put it on the list.
Put it on the list.
We'll be trying it.
Okay.
To truly rally, you need to take damage. Like,
And-
you need to really need it. So,
Don't put the crossbow away!
Well, no, because rallying is isn't rallying temp, or am I confusing it?
It's getting
Rallying,
The...
you roll a hit die, you get that plus con modifier temporary hit points.
Yeah,
it's a
but-
bonus.
Yeah. So you don't need to be
It's
damaged.
useless- Yeah, but it's useless to rally
I
when
think
you
he just wants to
danger.
shoot for it.
He just really wants to shoot for it.
Well, we still need to test dex, so
Yeah.
True.
You Echo pounces from one side, Tinker shoots from the other. He's really gonna have to work at it, It's,
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this idea. This probably starts happening. Tinker's not discussed this with either Echo or
He just
Happen.
yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just gonna take notes. You are essentially going to just start chugging hit dice, I assume.
I mean, yeah. What else is there to do?
Okay. So first day, what piece of information do you want? Yes.
I don't know if I can help at all in not having the hit dice chugged, but Josie, would you say that if Forrest's like muscles are bulging out, you could technically touch the parasite?
Yes. You know for a fact that when he gets all of them eyeballs, the parasites sort of like pours out of his orifices, and you could definitely have. And when his arm turns like all muscle fibery.
Do you want to talk to it?
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because
Because as it got stronger, you
I
had intelligence.
happen to
right?
have
Yeah.
tongues.
Well, at a
Yeah,
certain
that's-
level of strength,
Yeah,
that might
so
be possible.
once
Yeah.
we could try, like, once you think it might be ready, maybe
Yeah.
So,
might not be ready.
I
but
will
yeah.
ask though, in the essence of time,
Mhm.
write the note down and bring that thought next week.
Yes, absolutely.
Because
Just maybe
we don't
save
have
you
time for
some, like,
full
hit dice,
conversation. Because
yeah.
there might be crazy stuff that thing knows. Who knows?
True. All right.
But yes, you spend 9 hit dice. What do you want to know?
I want to know what the dex shit is. What that
well,
dex do?
there, as I said, there's 2 things. You can pick one of them: the small thing or the big thing.
Well, if we find out the
Also-
big thing, we would also find out the small thing, right? Because you get them
They're
both.
not always exactly related.
But you might have
know
more
how
of a
you're,
chance
I know
to
how
get
you're
something.
thinking. For this process, we're doing them one at a time. For the scientific process.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you hit the 6, you also get the 1 to 5.
Okay, then I'm gonna say you have to do the small one first.
Okay. Well, then we're doing the small one
So
first.
for the ones you already know the small ones, but maybe not the big ones, you know.
Yes.
so you
Tell
want the
me a
small
thing
dex?
about dexterity. Yeah.
The small dex is you get an extra bonus action.
Wow.
Yeah. And the small effects last for an hour, whereas the big effects are only for a minute.
Right.
And this is to symbolize that you get a little bit like more of a fine motor, like motor control. You have a different control over your body. Like strength is, yes, like force and heft, but this is more like shifting directions or doing ever so specific, minute movements.
Action economy.
It is action economy.
Action in this economy?
Yeah, because it's mechanically you get an additional bonus action, but like flavor-wise, it's more that your regular actions, you've shaven off any unnecessary movements to create that extra space to do more.
Nice.
Cool.
Yes. You paying another 9?
Yeah, I mean, we're just smashing through them, so
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What do you want
until
now?
something changes.
I will say with the first 9, you just cusp another increase to the DC. Because you had exactly 9 left to hit that new DC.
Ah, I see.
so this one's free.
Yeah, it's free real estate.
For real estate.
Yeah.
You want to know the
for
big
sure.
dex?
No, tell me the big wisdom.
A big wisdom. You, according to my notes, you have the big wisdom.
I don't.
It's
Big
all of them
wisdom.
eyeballs and see invisibility.
Oh, I thought that was the 1 to 5.
No, that's the big one.
So what's the 1 to 5 then?
Well, I'll let you know with this.
Because I should have had both when I rolled up.
Yeah, it just didn't come up because we also time skipped because you met Petunia.
Oh, so then I would already know then.
I'll say you already know. You cannot be surprised, or enemies cannot benefit from flanking against you.
Oh, that rings a bell. I remember you kind
I
of
feel like you
saying
might have
that.
actually
Yeah,
mentioned that,
yeah.
yeah. Or at least it cannot be surprised, but
Cannot
yeah.
be
Yeah.
so
It's just the yeah.
flanked.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean that just makes sense. I can understand
Yeah,
why.
'cause
I
you
wouldn't
have a lot
remember.
of
You're watching
eyeballs.
everything.
Yeah, you have 360-degree vision, so
Yeah.
cool. All right, well, never mind. Then let's say, yeah, give us the big dex.
The big dex, but for this I gotta actually look something up real quick because this could come at a detriment.
Well,
I gotta figure out the durability of things because this could be the one where something snaps.
Oh,
I'm not
I don't
making
know
more
how that-
shoes. Okay. If you break your shoes,
It's
you're gonna
fine.
find
We're
your
bringing Dexy back.
get out. No, stay forever.
that was not the worst one we've had today.
Listen.
I'm trying to figure it. There we go. Here's what we're looking for.
I'm proud of the
Joseph is
husky one,
searching up
okay?
how
That was good.
bendy a spine is.
It doesn't say.
It's not that bendy, I'll tell you that much. My physio said that.
I'm trying to figure out how many hit points does an item have.
Oh.
Don't do it!
It depends on
Whatever
the
it is,
material.
don't do it!
I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on. We can do this. We can do this. We can figure this out. We're all so smart. So smart.
Wait,
So
what?
smart.
If it's the armor, Bear Bar just fixed that. Come on.
It's not. It's, no, don't worry about it. I'm not that
Josie
mean.
wouldn't break the yeah, not without warning us at least. It's not like Josie's, not going to give you several very clear warnings saying, "Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this," and then you do it anyway and die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's who would do
Who
that?
would do that?
Okay, I know I found it at one point, but I can't find it now. However, I'm gonna be nice. I will say, because last time Forrest tried this, it felt like his shoes were too small suddenly, so I will say he would have done this without his boots on.
With that intelligence, yeah.
Because he had that intelligence.
Yeah.
So I will let you know that your boots do not explode.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yay!
As your
I'm not
feet-
making more.
As your feet explode in size and you're now standing on the ball of your feet and your legs have turned digitigrade.
Oh, yes.
Twinsies.
So, I'm going to read you. The host body tenses up, their feet arch up, turning the legs digitigrade with tendrils coming off of the feet. A
speak
little
with it now.
sticky tendril. Non-magical footwear are ripped apart if made from non-metal. Otherwise, they are shunted off so they wouldn't break, but the creature would take 1d6 bludgeoning damage that cannot be reduced.
Oh.
While you are under this effect, you gain a plus 10 to movements, plus 10 to your speed land. So not if you have any other type of speed, only like walking speed.
Yeah.
And you are under the effect of spider climb, requiring only your feet to contact the surface.
Nice.
As the little tendrils like help suck you to the surface, like they spike in and create.
I feel like Eleonora touches your feet. Just
The feet
like
touches
it's just
Eleonora.
like me.
Tinker would then pipe
Seriously.
up and go, "Gavadel, is this what you were waiting for?"
Yeah, and you see, like, it's almost like the legs, like the feet have extended in a painful but not damaging way. The feet have like changed shape completely, and you do see the tendrils are made of that red muscle fiber-like materia.
Quick,
It's unexpected.
No.
Touch-
Not the feet.
touch his feet, touch his feet, come on!
Touch his feet.
I guess that's when we'll apply tongues later.
Speak to his feet.
Later. Okay, so you still have a couple of things. Let's smash them out quick. What else do you want to know? What else are you paying for?
Well, we need to know something about int and charisma still.
Yes? Pick one.
Ah,
Or you
let's-
could just pick both and I'll take double taxes, essentially.
Yeah, I mean,
Because looking at it right
one
now,
day
you need
get one,
2
one day get
int,
another.
2 charisma, and you need the peripheral. So there's 5.
Yeah.
There's 45 more hit dice you gotta spend to get
We could
everything.
get the peripheral by talking to it.
Dunno.
We'll probably get more like backstory, and that's
Yeah,
probably
maybe.
something that is pretty.
Yeah.
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 That's true. Maybe not like the effects because it probably doesn't know, but okay.
Well, maybe, I mean, is there any chance that the peripheral thing might just happen in the course of testing int and charisma? Are there any
Or is it
odds
like
of
an
that happening?
overarching
Yes,
thing?
you get one of them for budget. One of them is on sale.
Fuck, we love sales.
We love
Yes.
sales.
Your total hit dice today will come to 54 for getting all of the knowledge that you can glean without having a actual conversation. Are you willing to make this purchase?
54 hit dice is all. I only have 9.
No, but I'm saying this is over the course. You're paying 9
Oh.
every day to get one of these effects.
Gotcha.
This is over the course of time.
Yeah.
So I'm saying,
unless
just
there's
gonna-
like something that's obviously bad that would change our plans, I don't see why not.
I don't think yet, but I will let you know that the DC is now getting its climbing.
I don't like this thing.
If you were willing to do another round of testing, I will also give you the actual current number of the DC. But that is if you pay yet another 9.
Don't do it!
Well, you still haven't told us anything out for all the previous
I'll
9s.
give you. Okay,
Give us the
so so I will also let you know retroactively, because you had the big con. The small con is you're immune to the poison condition. And any effects that says while poisoned this way, they also don't happen. Yeah. Intelligence is you can, the small one is that you can understand spoken language, because your brain simply just hotwires context and memory.
Oh, like any spoken language. Ooh,
I suddenly just understand all the words.
Yeah, but only for an hour at a time, and only when you hit that 4 on the push. The big intelligence is the only one I haven't finished writing because I keep changing it. So I'm gonna say once I've finished it, which should be before next week. I'll put TBD. I'll just give it. Yeah, but you'll get it for free. You've already paid. You prepaid.
It's so cerebral. It keeps changing.
It keeps changing.
Ooh, love that.
The nature of knowledge is that it's ever changing, you know.
And that's all it says, and then it just like fucks off, and that was the entire.
Like a wisdom one though.
The small charisma is you cannot be charmed.
Okay. Yep.
The big charisma is by releasing pheromones through the pores of your skin, the host becomes exceedingly approachable to all creatures within 30 feet. Any charisma saves triggered by the host against a creature in the area is rolled with disadvantage, and creatures have disadvantage on insight checks against the host.
So if we had like looked at insight instead of like, oh, is he
Yeah. So it's you.
We were dancing around that one.
Like you don't doubt him as much. That's why it's like you have disadvantage on insight, because he just. Why would you doubt him?
Yeah, like why would fine? He's totally fine. Yeah.
But also charisma saves. So I believe it like Zone of Truth, I think, might use charisma saves. But like any charisma saves you trigger are rolled with disadvantage.
Nice.
Right. Yeah,
and if I had used suggestion to like make him stop.
Just Zone of Truth.
Okay, but there are more spells later on. I think like Banishing Smite also uses charisma and things like that.
Oh yeah, Banishing probably
Polymorph, but you don't have. But could also be other things. This is not against spells. This is also if they have to roll it like because you're scaring them or something like that.
Gotcha.
And the peripheral information you get is that when you rally, you can choose up to 4 hit dice and roll that many plus your con. But the con is only added once.
So you get extra out of your rally.
Yes, you can rally way harder. Up to 4. But yes, and are you willing to give that extra 9 points to get to know what the DC is? And whenever it increases and things like that?
Sure. I mean, we've gone this far.
With that, you have officially...
Let's go.
You have officially fed it 94 hit dice.
This thing... Now I'm getting a little concerned, actually.
The DC is currently 19 because it's 10 plus every 10 hit dice is eaten.
Oh my god.
10 plus 1 per hit dice, was it?
Per 10 hit dice.
Per 10.
If we now starve this thing, will it go back down? Or will it just try and eat Forest?
Who knows? Who knows? You'll find out next week because we got way more down now, and I gotta go get going.
All right. Well, we learned some things.
Housekeeping, so much new stuff. Next time, the party will arrive at Landwalk Harbor and have their opportunity to potentially, if possible, talk to the parasite and find crew for their ship. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you all for tuning in. We have been Natural 30s. There's been lots of talks this last half hour, 40 minutes. We lost an orb, forever in our hearts. He's not dead.
He's just asleep.
He's just always
just sleeping.
I have been Josie Pose, Dungeon Mistress, and these have been the usual suspects: Cuddly Raptor, Ozzy Devfro, Roju for Participation Award, and our returning guest, Chris Mepham. And we wish you all a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday.
Yeah.
And with that, Cuddly, here comes the bus. Where's it taking us?
Burp, burp, burp.
I got you.
Oh, there we go. Everyone, we will see you over with Purple Tiefling. Have a good one. Remember to check Discord if you want to join next week's subscriber one shot. Bye.
See ya. And also remember, put ideas for community
ideas.
emotes in the
Oh,
Discord as
yes.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, emote.
In the
Yeah.
Discord.
Anyway.
Put them in there.
Good night, everyone.